who wants to recap us while I turn my mic off of push to talk?
Oh, it's Sunny. Not that's me.
He might join us during the session. He has to see.
Right now, he's our boat bitch.
He's asleep.
No, he's driving the
wheel?
boat. Like,
Oh yeah. We'll play for Sunny, okay?
I'll role play for him.
Oh, God.
Army tease.
Oh, now home, you're my best friend. Let me give you all my gold. Oh, you heard him.
All right, who's
All right,
recapping
so-
us?
Go for it, Brittany, because you said
What? No, I don't remember everything we were doing.
Okay. So
we
had
fought some Cyclops. We had to
we
go
had,
to this
like,
place.
Well, we had like 4 different options to go to help Muck get his tattoo
Mithril.
removed.
You
or something?
retardified.
no, you
No, it's
get his-
Or
get
his head fixed. Yeah, his head fixed.
we went
And we
to-
chose this Tin Talk Tick place, which is home of the goody two shoes gnomes. And so we get there, and pretty much people are like, what was the guy's name? The master.
Mechanist, I think.
The mechanist or whatever.
The Mechanist.
Or whatever his name is. And so we go talk to him, and he's like, the only way I can fix his head is if you go to this island that's full of Cyclops and get me this mithril stone. And we're like, all right. So we headed over there, and we ran into some mermaids, and I thought they were going to kill people, but they didn't. They did something else, if you know what I mean.
what do you mean?
They had sex.
John broke his vow of chastity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, okay, after all of that said and done, we ended up at this island where we ran into a Cyclops, beat it up, didn't realize he had a wife and kid. The wife comes out, blah, blah, blah. We killed her. Now, freaking Muck, the ogre is eyeballing this little baby.
Sin decided to open up a child porn ring and is taking the baby with her, so that's weird.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm a little concerned by all that.
I'm not opening whatever you said.
That doesn't seem
But
like
I am trying to protect the baby from freaking...
Me too. I'm trying to protect him from you.
Yeah, okay. Sure, by eating him?
Yeah, it's better than his life that you're going to give him.
I'm
As
gonna
a
give
male
him a
hooker.
nice life. I'm not gonna give him up.
You're
You're
going
gonna
to
take
pimp out
him
a
back-
child. What's wrong with you?
To this town that has a bunch of gnomes, and this thing as big as we are.
Yeah, it'll be okay, okay?
It's not going to make it back to town.
It is gonna make it back to or my name isn't Sin.
I guess you better choose a name. A new name.
Oh, yeah, and then I threatened them. They kill the baby, I'm out.
Where you going?
I don't know, but I'm gonna be somewhere else.
I think you should fight somebody.
Interesting.
Okay. I
Alright.
think you fight
And
Dustin.
And that's where we're at the moment. Oh, and also Nahum died, and the mechanical guy, I can't remember his name, flew off with him.
I
And
thought this
we're
was
all
footnote.
pretty much 90% sure that he's going to be a robot.
Remember, his name was a bunch of, don't you say it. It's a bunch of numbers.
His name was B43.
Three.
I was gonna say-
Three.
I think the 4s were the long ones. At the end, it was
Yeah.
a 3.
I like how my death was just a footnote. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm dead.
I mean, it's not nothing new. You
I
pretty
mean,
much
yeah,
die
you pretty much die every game.
Yeah,
Not like perma-dead. This is like the first time this has happened.
yeah, because we all saved your asses, and we're finally done. Like, yep, he's dead. Probably come back as a robot.
Alright, so y'all hop on the boat.
Or the baby Cyclops.
With
Baby
the baby
Cyclops
Cyclops?
is with me.
Sure. He is positioned above deck. In fact, he doesn't really fit well below. His proportions are a little too big for the boat.
We can shave some off.
Muck-
Well, no, didn't you say he's
Muck
like
as well
he's like
kind of doesn't fit.
size at the moment? Since
He's
at-
bigger than human. He's like maybe Muck size.
Okay.
And Muck doesn't fit too well under the boat too.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a little unwieldy.
While I'm sitting next to Carlos Jr.
So you all
My eye on the ogre.
awesome. So you all are sailing back to Tintantik, correct? Or
Correct.
Yep.
Yep.
okay.
With the mithril, right? Is
Yep.
that what it's called?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So the first day goes pretty uneventfully. In the morning of the second day, though, I need you all to make perception checks.
Hang on. Did we ever open that chest that we picked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw a chest full of mithril.
Okay. Perception.
I did not pass.
13.
Pass my perception.
8.
Oh, shit.
I got 16.
Lower number's better, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
So,
Wait, why is that better?
Remember, it's
did you
the
forget
second
how we
edition.
play?
Oh, yeah.
Totally the opposite of 5th edition.
Yeah.
All right. So who passed? Who failed? Can I get some?
Me.
Well, my perception was
I
11.
know
I got a
this
10.
is still-
My perception's 8. I had a 13.
So Muck
Or-
and John passed, and everyone else failed. Yes.
Yep.
All right. So Muck and John, you are sitting on the deck of the boat, doing whatever task you decide was worth your time. When up in the sky, you see what looks like maybe like shimmering gold, kind of peeking through the clouds. And then it's like it looks almost tail-like.
Giant snake.
Looks about 30 feet in length, kind of just like poking out of the clouds, and it's like kind of seems to be gliding through them.
Oh god, is that a dragon? I feel like that's like a Chinese dragon.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna let everybody know to look up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Nope, I'm gonna keep my eye on Muck. I'll be like, all right, good to know.
I'm instantly thinking that this might be a sign from my god sonar, and that this may be a message of some sort.
To sacrifice the ogre.
So what do you do? You keep your eye on this guy?
I'm gonna say, look, a sign from sonar.
I
So-
just do a quick glance.
You all look up and you see what looks to be a 30-foot golden tail peeking out of the clouds where he pointed.
Like, John, that's probably not your god right there.
Well, this thing's gonna kill us.
All right. So it continues to kind of glide through the sky. Eventually, you see a big whisker kind of like protrude out as well. It's only about 10 feet in length. And then what looks to be the face of what our culture would know as a Chinese dragon.
I fucking knew it!
Peek its head out of the clouds and like stare down at your
Dragon.
boat.
I don't want to mess with it.
He appears to be kind of like peering at you.
I know in the usually metallic dragons are usually your friendlier dragons.
Well,
Something to think
why
about.
don't you just say, why don't you scream up there and be like, howdy, or something, I don't know. Would, I have ancient history, would that help me in any way, or?
With
Like,
dragons?
know whether like what John said, like
You'd-
older type dragons or anything like
You
that.
know all about the dragon's companionship with the elves in Valridian, particularly. They were enslaved in a way, but also they had some sort of magical connection with the elves where they allowed them to ride them. It was mostly the chromatic dragons that were ridden, not the metallic ones. And because of that, the dragons did turn somewhat unkind if they're chromatic when they were freed.
I see.
Okay. So, I don't think I know anything else would help with that.
Okay?
Oh.
Does anyone say anything? Do you just stare up in
Yeah.
awe?
Paddle
I'm gonna-
faster. I hear banjo music.
I'm going to give a big wave. Like I'm just gonna be waving.
Hey,
at the
come eat me.
dragon, and I'm gonna say, sail onward. Nothing but good luck today.
You see a wide smile from the dragon, and you see razor sharp teeth.
Oh, God.
And he kind of like appears to like glide down towards you. His body kind of like slinks up and down as he's floating through the sky. He is very, very golden. His scales almost look to be made of gold. And he kind of like slides up next to your ship, plops a sack of something down on the boat, and then floats off.
Well, I'd say
I'm like, go
nothing
poke
nothing
that,
like good luck.
Go poke it. I dare ya.
And since Muck, it landed right next to Muck, I think he should open it.
Alright.
It's a good omen right here.
Alright, I'm gonna alright, I'm just gonna open it. I'll open it slowly.
It appears to be a clutch of eggs as you peer inside.
Oh, now we got a baby Cyclops and a bunch of baby something others.
Like, how big are the eggs? Like, what size are they? Like chicken eggs?
They're a little bigger than chicken eggs. They're about the size of roughly a small baseball. Or a regular sized baseball, sorry.
Are they all white? Like, just white eggs?
No, they're kind of like a mixture. One of the eggs is kind of like brownish white. The rest are like greenish blue.
I feel like these are snake eggs, not gonna lie.
Feeling hungry.
There you go.
I tell you what, you could probably eat one of them. That'd be all right.
Yeah, eat one of them.
Can we crack? Alright, I
There's
want
five
to
of
crack.
them.
Oh, there's 5 of them?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit.
What's Sin think of these eggs? I call Sin over. I say,
Nope.
hey, take a good look at what Muck.
And
I
while
just
Sam's
see him
looking at
right
the
here.
eggs,
No, I am literally sitting right next to him, and I'm just like, yeah, I think those are snake eggs. Why don't you try one, see what happens?
And I'm sitting right here like, just look at it. Look at it.
I did look at it. I
Will
don't
you
know
just
anything
look
about
at
it. I did look at it. John, you're supposed to be a good guy.
Alright.
I know, this is like a blessing right here.
I know.
These
But-
eggs could be
But
really
I
good for us.
feel like a very dark, ominous aura around Muck right now of eating this innocent child.
I'd like to pull the top of the egg off, like crack it and like just peel the top of it.
Okay.
back.
You open up the egg and you see what looks to be kind of like a yolkish substance and what looks to be maybe the beginnings of a baby turtle.
Alright, can I drink it? I'm just gonna drink it.
Yeah.
God,
You-
are those like
That's gross.
dragon turtles or whatever?
Alright, if it's alright with Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and take these eggs and I'm gonna keep them with me.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and take care of these little baby turtles.
So you can write 4 baby turtles, or 4
Alright.
baby turtle eggs on your character.
Because you killed one.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure there ain't like bad things in there.
Well, I do have a spell. I have to wait a day because I have to replace one of my spells, but it's a detect evil spell.
Muck, if you see a pregnant one, 5 pregnant women, do you crack one of them open to see if there's good things in there?
Why would I do that? I
Alright.
just wait till they had the baby, then I have 2 meals.
All right, never mind.
So you guys continue to sail towards Tinton Tick, and eventually, I think with another day passing, you make it to Tinton Tick. You see the shore, and many Mordran working on the trees or building something, some sort of metal objects, or just pruning the bushes. As you approach, what do? Do you make headway?
One thing I'd like to do, I probably slept since I got these turtles, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me see. Where's it at? Is that a first level spell? Detect evil? Let's see.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of one of my. Alright, one of my first level spells, and I'm gonna cast Detect Evil on this bag of eggs.
All right. The eggs do not radiate evil. However, most of the party does, I think. Emma does, Niles does, Muck radiates
What is it?
some evil as well at this point.
Yeah. I kind of had a feeling that them characters
Oh yeah.
had some evil stuff going on.
Not the
Also, where are you casting this? Are you casting this on the boat or on the shore?
Well, I was casting it on the boat before we got onto the shore. That way, I wasn't bringing anything in the
You notice Flamehold radiates strong evil. Very strong.
Oh man, I was totally against bringing that thing into the world. Just so everybody knows, I was totally against that.
Bringing what?
Flamehold.
You thought it was good. There was a demon inside of it talking to us.
No, I didn't think that was good at all.
Me and John never picked it up or touched it.
Yeah.
I said it out loud.
No, I'm saying, but we don't know what Flamehold says because we've not touched it.
They've never spoken to Flamehold.
I touched them each with the sword.
No.
Give me a roll to hit. At a +4 to stab them.
Damn.
I'm not stabbing them. I just
Uh,
want them to touch it. Like, put the handle to them.
So where are you holding to put the handle to them?
Punching with the pommel.
So, are you holding on to the blade?
What I'm asking.
No, listen.
No,
listen,
okay,
listen.
slap him with the broadside.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a miss unless you have an AC of 10, guys.
Yep, no.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Wait, that's only for one of them. I'm gonna say that's John.
I'm like,
Then-
Emma, you have lost your damn mind.
I think. Wait. I don't know. I get confused with this. I don't
And while
know.
they're fighting each other, I'm gonna go. up
Fire's
to the
better
baby
for attack rolls.
Cyclops.
No.
Wait, what the fuck is Stecco?
Then do you have an AC of 2?
She'd have to have
I don't
higher.
want to touch it.
It's a +4 sword.
Can I dot? Fuck. I don't want to touch the stupid thing. Okay.
Too late.
She
It's
technically
too late.
doesn't get 2 attacks per round, so
I'm gonna fucking magic
Damn
missile
it.
you. Fucking-
Are we going into combat?
Fucking just collapses the whole team. Right here and there.
We got a baby Cyclops. The whole team's baby monster, yo.
Wait. Were you eating it while they were fighting?
No, because she attacked John first, and she can't. No, kids with me at all times.
all right.
Okay.
Slap the kid with it.
So you guys are at the shore, harassing each other with long swords, maybe trying to eat a baby Cyclops. Who really knows at this point? What do you guys do? You see Mordrin all over doing various chores.
Is the chest big enough for me to tote, or is it like too heavy?
No,
Niles
it has
will
mithril in
tow
it.
it with you. He wants to talk to the mechanist.
No. He's not here.
So, someone's got to grab the mithril.
Yeah.
I think,
Well, I was gonna say, I was like, well, probably not a lot of people like Cyclops is in the town, so me and the kid are just gonna stay on the boat and chill out, right?
Trail.
Okay.
How heavy is this mithril?
He said it isn't that heavy.
Yeah, it's
Lighter
not
than
as heavy as you'd
normal.
expect. It's still pretty heavy.
Alright, well,
It's less heavy than you'd expect a chest full of metal to be.
Yeah, it's
in
like
particular.
styrofoam rocks.
alright.
Um,
Well,
Sure,
we
why
start
not?
making our way to the
Pick it up, Muck.
pianist.
You gonna carry this chest?
Alright, so you guys make your way to the tower once again. You stand before it. Again, you see a couple of gnomes above ground, but not too many. I think you were given the information that they generally don't come up too much. A couple of people live upside, and the rest all live below the surface, on the various levels below Tintantic. Do you enter the tower?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you get to the door, you see a mouth form, and you hear a, "Hello, traveler."
Somebody else has got to talk.
It's only you, John, and Brittany.
Where'd you go?
I said I'm staying on the boat because I'm assuming
She's
the
molesting the
people-
Cyclones, baby.
I am not.
All right. So I say, yes, we'd like to speak to the mechanist.
The door smiles and goes, "Well, well. Have fun then," and it just kind of like slams open.
Hmm.
That's not
all right.
creepy.
And we got the same like staircase thing
Yep,
going on.
the escalator staircase takes you up. You see a similar pulley system, and then the door closed in front of you.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Mechanist, are you here somewhere?
You see the door, it's closed. You see the pulley rope that you saw last session, that Niles pulled.
Yes, this is true. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to the rope with both hands, and then I am going to pull the rope.
Okay.
I guess ringing the bell. Or whatever.
Just like last session, when you pull the rope, the door opens, but also from the ceiling, a tile kind of like folds in on itself, and a bucket of water falls
Yeah. On my head.
on your head, soaking you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh my god, you get me so wet.
Alright. So you see the Mechanist once again with his kind of transparentish middle and his gnome features on his face. His eye, one of them is like slanked out, slinky style, and what do you say? Or do?
Alright. I want to ask if these, if the transparent part of him, if it's half empty or half full.
He gives a wide smile and goes, "Both."
That's good enough for me. Here's your mithril.
Alright. Anyways, we got the mithril so you can fix my buddy's head here.
He nods in approval and goes, "I will need a day."
Alright. And then the next thing I'd like to ask about is we had one of your monodrones with us, and he happened to take one of our fallen comrades away. I don't know if he may have brought him back here or not.
If everyone but Muck would go step over there, and you see kind of like a circle light up in the corner of the room.
Alright, I'm gonna go on over here.
Wait, why do I gotta stay by?
Sacrifice! Sacrifice!
Stop.
All right. So do you
Wouldn't it be
guys?
fun-
Does everyone besides Muck go stand in the circle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be funny if Gian becomes the side of Justin's face?
Be an interesting roleplay experiment.
Wouldn't it?
We both have control of the character.
Kill myself.
I have control of the left half. We have to dual wield weapons now because I control the left, he controls the right.
So Brittany, do you go stand on the?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are shut down into the ground from this circular elevator type structure. Eventually, you are taken to a room. It's got 2 beds and what appears to be a Mordrin. But this Mordrin looks strange. Cough. Cough.
Boom, ba-boom,
Alright,
ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da. All right. What you see is what looks like Gian, but half his face is metal now, and his non-cat eye is now glowing red, and the other half of his face is completely silver.
And does he
still has
still
the
wait?
cloak
No.
on.
Does he still have the wings? The whole Cleft foot.
But
What else
you
is
can't-
wrong with you?
You can't see under the cloak, but apparently I still have my 6 fingers and my 6 toes, but they're all metal now. Like,
So you're like Robot Chicken.
I guess.
Alright.
Hello,
Alright.
my name is N77777795CC. Or you may know me as Gion Nightshade.
Should you ask him if he's still Gion Nightshade?
Runningfriends.exe.
All right. Well, I
Hey,
figured
guys.
at least we got him back one way or another, right?
Hey guys. Oh yeah, fuck you guys for not saving me.
Hey, you know,
Whoa,
you kind of got
excuse me? How many
You
times
kinda-
have I saved your butt?
You're
you
not
kind of
even
got
missing.
hit by a big rock.
I know,
dude.
but I'm just saying.
You got hit by a big rock. Not even the powers of sonar could save you.
Well, the Mechanist in all his glory saved me.
Yeah, but are you really saved? I mean, what kind of do you, by getting these medical implants, like how much of you is actually you, and how much is the mechanist?
You see the
I
rest of my
almost-
you see the rest of my cloak get sucked up into my back, and then you see my wings, my tail, and everything below my chin is now completely metal. Like there's not a single part of me that's flesh besides the half of my face.
Yeah, you're like yeah. So there is no Gion left. You're K77 or whatever your name is.
And 777777795 CC designation Gion Nightshade.
Oh, I see.
For
All
those
right,
of you
well-
watching, the N7 is a reference to something. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Anyway, so up on the top floor, Muck, the mechanist pulls out what looks to be a syringe full of some sort of liquid and goes, "If you would," and kind of beckons for you to come forward.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward slowly.
All right. He goes to like inject you with the syringe. Do you let him?
Yeah.
You are injected and you begin to lose consciousness. Does the rest of the party want to do anything in their room of isolation?
I'm gonna go ahead and lay down on the bed and relax a little bit with my turtles.
You guys see my wings start flapping, and I start floating off the ground for a couple minutes, just like floating around, just like flying up to you guys and just flying away.
All right.
These aren't memes, by the way.
So you guys see Gion flutter like once up into the air, like 10 or whatever feet in. All right. So eventually the next day, it's around the afternoon when the elevator shoots down. And what you see is a Muck with a big piece of metal in the side of his head. Muck, you can restore your have stats, wisdom, charisma, and intelligence back to what they were before. As you are now the metal head. Congratulations.
Goodness.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick?
What's up?
The fuck is Thaco?
To hit armor class 0. Why is everyone asking that question today?
We were talking about this earlier. Okay, so when I leveled up, okay, you gave me -1 to my Thaco, correct?
I gave you a +1. No, what level are you? It depends. Wizards level differently in Thaco.
Level 4. So I think
I'd have to go look it up. For wizards, it's in the player's handbook, I think.
oh, my Thaco is now 19.
Wizards stay the same for the most part. So yeah, you only
It's-
have a
it's
+1 even though you're level 4. So that's not
Okay,
very
cool.
good comparative to the warrior, which I think is level 3 at level 4. I don't know. Or +3
Damn.
at level 4. Yeah. Your armor class? Higher or what?
Yeah,
You mean higher?
is higher
lower?
better or lower better?
So technically lower is better.
So you gave me last time. You gave me +2 or -2?
I don't remember. I
I,
gave you
I think you gave me the.
Oh,
we
yeah.
We did 2,
I nerfed you. Whoops. We'll do
so it should be 8 instead,
There you
right?
go.
Okay. All right, never mind. Continue.
All right. So you guys all stand together. Muck, Gian, Emma, John. No Sin, no Niles. They are both gone.
More adventures we can get into.
Affirmative.
All right.
Is there?
So, how do we get out of here?
Oh yeah. I lead them to the platform we stepped on.
Okay. Yep, it shoots back up. You get to the top of the tower, but you don't see the mechanist.
All right. And no Muck yet, huh?
No, he can't. He came down.
Okay, no, he's with us now,
I'm,
right?
I'm back.
Uh,
I'm there.
He's got a big piece
Okay.
of metal where the dent in his head was.
All right. How you feeling there, Muck? You
Glowing
feeling all right?
blue.
I feel so much better.
Yeah. Hey, you barely noticed it, man. It looks good.
It is very noticeable. It is a big. It is a
Thank
big
you.
blue glowing piece of metal in the ogre's head. He's like
I was
a.
just trying to make you feel good. All right.
All right.
Hey, where do you guys?
Fair
Where do you guys
fair.
want to go to next?
All right. So
In the
what was
town,
it?
Is there like I know everything's technology, but you said the technology was based off of magic. Is there like a person in the town that could examine weapons?
You haven't checked. You guys have been
Okay.
only going to this tower.
Right.
Yeah. Let's check out the town a little bit. What do you guys say? We just
Sounds-
walk around and see what what we
Alright.
can rustle up here.
So you walk around town, and as you walk on the surface level, you see that 90% of this town is Mordrin, and there's like a couple of gnomes just hanging around. Most of them are just scurrying from one place to another, going into a building, and if you like open the door after them, they've disappeared somewhere inside the building.
Oh,
It's a little strange.
Hmm.
I stopped to ask someone. Do you know if there's like a magic store or anything like that?
Who do you ask? A Mordrin?
Yes.
Hello, N777777. And it continues to say your name. And the Mordrin then goes, "There is no magic store in Tintontic. The creator would not allow for this."
I see. The creator is correct. All right. Guys, just want to head out.
Yeah, we could. Where
Yeah.
where should we head? You think? Where should we go to?
Wait, hold on. We didn't pick up. Sunny's shield.
Ah,
Or I'm dealing with that. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. So, can we just leave? Like, leave the town? Or dirty?
Do you do that?
Where are we gonna go? Like, I mean, all right. So what do we got to do? My thing's done.
yeah.
Unless y'all have something y'all want to do.
Actually,
Yes.
Is
if you
Sin
guys
here?
don't mind,
Okay.
she wants to go get her flute, right, under the water.
I think so. I can't remember.
But how would we
Y'all wanna
do
go
that?
back?
None of us can swim.
You guys can discuss it while I go take a bathroom break.
Okay, so this is what we do. We gotta go talk to the mechanist, and if you guys still have that cache of money on you, we could probably rent some equipment and go over there and dive and try and get this.
A flute
Flute.
of deafening.
Yeah, or
I knew.
we could.
I knew it. Are you guys back at the boat?
Yeah, no.
Not yet, no. Or what we could do is we could see if the mechanist has some kind of like
Submarine.
submarines or something that we can take down, or just send robots down there and let them deal with whatever and get the flute back for
Well,
us.
I mean, isn't Gnome a robot?
He's like a
Mm.
cyborg.
I
He's pretty
am.
much. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
he's. I don't know what he is anymore.
Do I need to breathe anymore? I'm actually not sure about that. Another thing. After we're done all with that, do you guys mind if we head up here?
Where's that?
Go
Where's that?
towards go towards Goodfield and look towards the Iron Mountains. That tower.
Oh.
Alright, Goodfield.
Oh yeah, the wizard tower.
Yeah, he's like a necromancer.
Well, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, even though I'm not there, there is that one place that's closer to us, the in the Mela Woods or whatever. Shady ass chick.
Wasn't she was a healer though? Like, okay.
Oh, I know, but I mean, we had that, and we had the druids, and then we had the necromancer. We could hit all the places up to see what's
Or
up.
we could go to Crack Cove and raid the town.
Fuck, let's raid Goodfield. Those people were dicks to me.
Which one's Goodfield?
The one we go with the
Hey,
town
we
we
could
were
actually
originally
go over to Flamehold.
What's in Flamehold? We don't even know.
Oh,
That's-
I
mean,
know.
yeah,
I'm
fine.
actually honestly interested. Like, what the fuck is there? Because we have a sword called Flamehold. You know?
If I remember correctly, I think that's where they actually worship the Harbinger or whatever, that sword.
Hamburger. Yes.
Is that what it is called?
No.
Hamburger?
No. It's the sword's called
Harbinger.
Flamehold. You say
Yeah,
Harbinger to
Flamehold.
fire it.
Harbinger, that's right.
No, it's definitely hamburger, dude. No worries.
Hamburger.
All right, I'm
Hamburger
back.
helper.
Well, I'm the cleric. I'm not ever touching that thing, so.
So what have
I
you
don't even know.
decided to do as a group? Where are you going?
Quick question. What's in Flamehold?
What do you mean? What's in Flamehold?
Is there anything like important we could do there, or is it just like it's like nothing? There?
Oh, Flamehold. So most of you would hear rumors about the crazy fire cult to Dire that burns people alive. They generally go around and raid and like bring people back to their scorched isles and burn them at the stake in the center of town. It's a nice festival for them. Kind of an awful one for everyone else.
No, I thought.
Let's not go there.
Anyone who comes on their island is generally burned alive, if they can capture
Okay.
them.
Yeah,
Can
never mind on that one then.
we go back to talk to the mechanist?
Sure.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back and talk to the mechanist here.
You make your way to his tower, and it is surprisingly empty. He is nowhere to be seen.
What?
Go
Yeah.
look for stuff.
Hmm.
I know, but like, okay, I don't really know what to do now, cause like we have no equipment to get down here, like to the bottom of the ocean.
As you guys are pondering this in the office, Gian, you feel something surge in your brain as you lose consciousness, and a voice protrudes from your mouth. What do you want?
We were just in need of some equipment or a
Just cool with this?
That's what I was-
No
or
question.
something. You
No
know,
questions asked. You just know what's happening already.
something seems to be wrong with your speaker. Wait a minute. Okay, I can hear you now. We need some kind of mechanism to get us down to try to go search for that flute, the magical flute from the ocean.
What would you bargain for such a thing?
I believe we may have some gold.
I'm not interested in such things, as the gold shoots through his middle again. Like it did
Oh yeah, I
last
forgot
time.
about that.
He thinks for a moment. You see, there is an item in this city in the water that I could use. It is a, how do you say, orb, or not orb, crystal ball. It is used for divination magic. I would much appreciate if you were to acquire it for me, and I would help you get that down there and do your business.
Oh, okay. So, about where would this magical orb be exactly?
I assume in the throne room of the king of the sea elves.
All right, sea elves.
Wait, isn't that the same?
No,
place
God.
the flute is? Isn't it the same place the flute is?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. How do we get down there? Because did you add like a swim ability to me? Because like otherwise, I don't really know
Nope.
what I could.
The mechanist goes, I think I have a way. And he smiles. He goes, if you would step onto the platform.
All right, everybody aboard.
Oh yeah, I'm unconscious.
Did you guys ever come back to the boat?
You regain consciousness.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I ran to the boat.
Sure, you can be with them, son. Do you leave the baby Cyclops on board with all the pirates?
No.
You
That's
take it
what I'm
with you?
saying. Did you guys come back to the boat? Or no?
We can retcon that they came and got you.
Saying, I'll let you go.
Then
I'll
I'm
watch the
like
baby.
totally and utter freaked out with Gion, and I'm like, what is this abomination? This thing is weird as hell.
Hi,
She splashes him with water.
hi, Sin.
Is that you, Gion?
Yes, I am Gion Nightshade, or as I am known around here as N77777795CC.
Hey, Gion. I can't think of something. I don't know.
Should
Forget it.
paradox me.
If I was a
No.
dwarf, I would be sneezy. Alright.
All right, so we jump on the platform.
Okay. How old is this kid? Roughly.
What are you talking about?
How do we even know that?
You
don't
have
we know
no
nothing about
clue.
that.
Yeah.
Can I tell, like, is he still like a baby, or
He
toddler?
goes,
Or...
Me, Carl.
I will walk up behind him and bite his head off.
You fucking don't do it. And I swear to God. I'll be like, I'm gonna go freaking tell on those
Muck, I will shoot you.
sea elves that you guys are trying to steal stuff.
So you take the baby Cyclops with you into the elevator?
I don't want to leave him with the freaking pirates.
We're not putting that thing in
Alright.
here with us.
We're going into a submarine.
Alright, okay. Can I talk to these pirates and all this stuff, and Niles and all this
Sure.
stuff? I'd be like, listen, guys. Wait, is the whole party there?
They can
they,
be
like-
if you want. We can retcon all of this. Just
Yeah,
what do you do?
okay, so-
Well, I was gonna say if we're on the boat or whatever, and be like, okay, listen here, guys. Your king down there, Muck. He puts high priority on not killing this kid.
I think they all kind of look at you funny when you say King Muck.
Well, isn't he his?
King.
Oh yeah,
No, he's not.
his king.
He's
the,
like the hand of the king.
Yeah. Fuck, what is he?
First axe.
Yeah. So the first axe down there, first axe Muck. He strictly says that this kid shall not be killed. If this kid dies while we're away, you all will have your heads chopped off and skewered.
They all kind of
Alright,
look
so
at the
we
baby
all-
You want me
Cyclops.
to roll
Like,
charm for
sure,
it, or-
give me charisma. Okay.
Nope. Barely failed.
So you take off, leaving your child behind.
I tell him. I'm
Alright,
like,
guys, y'all enjoy
no,
y'all's
no, I'm gonna tell this kid. I'm telling this little baby. I'm like, listen, okay? If these guys touch you in bad places,
Oh my
just take
god.
your fist and just do this, okay? And I motion him to like hit down.
As you do that, he looks at you and goes, "Just do this," as he goes to punch you.
Oh God, no.
Roll the hit.
I can talk that.
Does a 15 hit you?
I don't know. I
You
said, I don't
fine?
understand the AC.
What's your AC?
7.
7?
Yes, it does.
15 hits you. Alright, you take
Please one shotter.
8.
12d6 damage.
You take 8 damage as you're punched right in the face by the baby Cyclops, following your lead.
Okay. And I kind of just like wobble up and I give him just like that.
Alright.
This is gonna be a problem, but let's go.
All right. And I'm
She's taught it
heading
how to
off.
be aggressive, guys. It's crazy.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, roll D100 to see if it tries to kill the crew. Roll another
Well, no, I
D100 if
said
the crew
if they
kills it.
if they try to hurt him, do that. That's what
Okay,
I told him.
I'll tell you what I think later. But
I mean, he just punched you in his face. That's how smart he is.
He's just a kid, okay? Just a kid.
Alright, I'm gonna wave goodbye to the party while I go walk back to the boat.
Wait, you're going back to
Whatever.
the boat again?
No,
Okay.
no, we're going.
okay, we all step on the platform, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You are shot down. What seems to be for 20 minutes or so, you're shot down. And then you feel a jut as you're moved to the side. And you continue on a vertical... Is it vertical? Am I thinking right?
Horizontal,
Horizontal
side to side,
path.
goes up and down.
Horizontal
Yeah,
path.
Horizontal is left and right, yeah.
Yeah.
Vertical is up and down.
In some sort of direction. It's a little confusing underground. Eventually, the elevator type thing stops, and before you see some sort of metal structure in the water. You appear to be in some sort of underground kind of dock. Imagine any superhero sanctum, right? Like Batman's sanctum. But
Yeah.
there's a little like pool of water that looks like it leads out to something maybe, but there's like a shutter door. And there's some sort of weird metal like tube like thing in the water.
Is there like a hatch to get into the like metal thing?
Yeah, looks to be a hatch.
I jump in.
Okay.
How big is said hatch?
Yeah, exactly.
It is man-sized.
You're not a man.
I
You're much larger than a man.
Alright.
Could you squeeze his ass in there?
No.
All right, how about this? Could he fit the top half of his body in there, and if the bottom half got stuck, could we just still go underwater, and his skin would like pressurize and like
You figure, do you have enlarge or reduce?
me?
Yeah, no you don't, do you?
You never gave me those spells.
Alright, guys, I'll just head back to the boat.
You figure you could reduce, if you had the spell reduce, you figure you could do it.
I could have done it if I had the spell.
Yeah.
I found a book. I found a book on the floor that teaches me how to use reduce.
Nope.
Um.
However, with you thinking of this issue, you see some sort of pylon shoot out from the ceiling and zap Muck. Muck, how do you feel being the size of Gian the gnome? Or gnome Mordrin now? Out of curiosity.
Very angry.
You are shrunken down to that size. And you can now fit in the submarine, as we should call it, I suppose.
Haha, what's up, Pipsqueak?
Hey, come on, little guy.
Also, another beam shoots out and hits Gian. You can give me a saving throw if you want, or you can just accept it. Doesn't.
What
shoot.
is it? Okay, fine. I accept it.
All right.
You're gonna turn itty bitty.
Unless it is the plan of the Great Mechanist.
He doesn't turn itty bitty.
Oh god, he turned humongous.
He doesn't turn humongous. Nothing happens.
Maybe he turns into a submarine. I'm just kidding.
Wait a minute.
He
Robot
probably,
in
he
disguise.
probably knows how to operate this
Wait.
thing now.
I look at the controls in the thing. Do I understand what they do?
Yep.
Nice!
There you
Everybody
go,
get
buddy.
in!
All right.
We
Just go
going?
find a corner and scowl.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
All right. So you
As
guys.
he says that, speakers pop out of my shoulders and play that song.
Why not? For flavor, only for flavor, no other times. So yeah, you guys start your submarine trip into the ocean. Gian, you seem to know the path to this place somehow. It's almost intuitive to you. There are some portcullises where it's kind of like a window. It's made of some sort of weird glassy material. Otherwise, it's a pretty simple vessel. There's a couple of seats for everyone to sit in. Muck, eventually you do grow large again inside thing and are like kind of stuck in place inside the sub during your journey. The journey is going to take about a day to get there. Does anyone do anything in particular?
I'm
gonna take a nap and.
Well, can
I'm gonna shit
I
in the
motion
corner.
over to John? Okay, the little kid was being a little too rough with me. Can I get some heals, please?
Yeah, I'll do cure light wounds here. Let's see.
When we get back, for the safety of our party, I'm gonna kill the Cyclones.
Mama say,
No.
Mama sa, Mama Musa. And you got 7 hit points back.
I want the
Alright.
Cyclops to live now.
Health. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, today I
My
charged that
internet's
ability, by the way.
deciding to die.
can I get a perception check from our captain?
Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, by the way, I charged that ability today. I fail.
You are blindsided as you hear a big thump, and you look to your right, and you see what looks to be some sort of whale, of the killer variety, hitting the side of the sub, kind of like chomping into it like it's another fish.
Wait, okay. Do I know that there's weapons on the sub?
No, there are no weapons.
Okay,
It's like Shamu.
everybody, brace! I start diving.
All right.
Sub.
You
I
dive.
just hold on
whatever.
to Muck. I'm like, he's the most secure thing in here.
I start maneuvering
Alright.
some barrel rolls.
Muck is stuck completely still inside the stub. Gian is maneuvering. And you can give me some like 3 intelligence checks, Gian, to see how well you pilot. Otherwise, the rest of you, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm getting up off the floor
I'm just like,
after being jolted.
Mug's getting kind of claustrophobic, and they start to go crazy on the walls of the submarine.
Okay, I passed 3, failed 1.
All right.
Passed 2, failed 1, I mean.
So you guys feel a churn as Gian steers the submarine to the side, getting out of the grasp of the killer whale. He then sails downward, and behind you see the killer whale begin to lose pace. But unfortunately, Gian doesn't see the big ocean coral in front of him. Instead, he's more focused on the killer whale, and he slams into it. And the glass on the front of the submarine where he was piloting breaks, and water starts to fill the sub.
Great. Great.
oh,
Alright,
oh,
Muck, put your fist in it!
I got mending.
Wait, hold on, I'm a mechanist. I can, yeah. My fingertip pops off and it's like a welder.
So it's like a big hole.
Tuba.
Oh.
It's big,
Oh.
it's like shattered.
Well, it's
My wrist
glass.
pops off. It's a bigger welder. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Mendingson. Are you gonna try that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's look how good that spell is. Give me a sec.
Bum 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 bum.
Let's see.
You guys think this music fits the situation?
No, not at all.
Actually, it should be a little
Just a
bit more
small
tense.
break.
We're probably gonna drown.
Yeah.
Drown to death.
Where the heck did a submarine come in the medieval times?
It's the mechanist.
Where did the robot
Makes-
people come from? You're asking
Yeah.
strange
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just picture steampunk, submarine, steampunk stuff. Oh, God.
Or
It sounds like dying music.
Yeah, this is us. Our final gasps.
repair
So, like,
magical
Titanic right
items of
now?
any type. Okay, yeah. Do you cast the spell soon?
Yeah. I'll cast the
All right,
spell
you cast the
on-
spell, and the glass starts to heal over. However, would that work? Let me think. Yeah, it works. And you get it mended shut as the glass kind of sticks back together. However, the submarine is full of water, like up to your chest. For humans, Muck, what were you doing when you turned back into a ogre?
Standing in a corner.
Okay, so you're standing. Okay. So your head's just pressed up against the top of the sub. Your neck's like crooked on the top there as you just kind of wiggle your arms maybe. You can't do much else, but you feel water hit you, and it's probably pretty scary being immobilized and having water touch you like that. Alright, so what do you guys do?
I'm yelling at the captain to land this thing.
I would like to start
Okay, wait.
crashing about.
Wait, can Muck actually move though? Is he like completely stuck?
Completely.
All right, Muck. Thank you for being nicer to me. So I turn since I'm sitting in a chair, I'm strapped in or whatever the fuck because I'm
The water
captain.
is up to our chest. Get this
It's
thing
fine.
somewhere
It's
dry now. You can
Alright,
worry about Muck later.
I could drown Muck. I turn
We
the
can
boat.
drown him all.
I
He's
could-
bigger than us. He'll be last one.
No, you don't understand. I turned the sub 90 degrees so the tip is facing upward, and because he's in the back, all the water
Oh
is
my
way above
god.
him.
Oh my! He's gonna fucking kill you.
Muck, you begin to feel water flow into your lungs as you, How long do you do this for, Gian?
I just do it for like a second, and then I straighten out.
Before you say that, Muck, you could try and do a strength check to break through the walls of the boat.
100%.
Okay.
Do not do that. Come on, we're all gonna die then.
Slash what? Roll 100?
Roll d20. Wait, no, yeah, d100 actually.
I will fight. I will.
No,
I will shoot
before
you.
he does this, how close are we to the place?
How close are you?
Yeah. Do we see any? Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
you see,
we're in a panic
you,
right now.
you
but-
see all of this, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're
Like,
trapped
we're-
and you can't move, and then water starts covering your face, anybody's gonna freak out. Why would I just sit
Could-
calmly and let it
Well, no, because I'm gonna
I did it for half a second. I just splashed your face and turn around.
You try and break through the wall, and it just doesn't give. Apparently the interior is pretty strong compared to the glass.
Okay.
Fortunately
What
for
is it?
I straighten out and I start piling towards the actual city.
he
like
needed
Muck-
a 50 or below. For those
Oh,
of you
okay.
that were wondering.
to kill us all. Okay.
Oh, I was about to freaking roll a d20 to see if I can make it to the thing. Like, I was ready. I was like,
So I pilot our way to the underwater city.
All right, you pilot there. You see the big dome as you approach, and outside you see many what look to be possibly mermaids kind of like stare at you as you sail past.
wave at him.
Wait,
You wave at
so-
them. They smile at you with sharp razor teeth and look
Oh, God.
kind of like lick their lips.
Yeah,
Wait.
my smile turns into fright. Like, oh god.
is the dome like glass or is it like magic?
You have no idea.
All right. Do I see any openings where I can like park?
You
dock?
you see what looks to be some sort of entrance-ish thing. Looks to be a hole in the sphere.
Okay, cool. I pilot up to it.
All right. You guys also see many other various sea monsters, creatures, and one of which is sea elves. They look just like elves, but they have gills and fins on their like legs and hands. They are pretty weird looking. But
Emma,
you-
look, cousins.
Do you see a lot of mermen though? They look
Fish dicks.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you make it into this little weird hole in the sphere, and you just kind of like thump straight down as you enter. Behind you, you see no water is flowing in where you came in, and about 10 sea elves in what look to be maybe chainmail come up to you. Come up to the boat and surround it and kind of like point their spears out in a phalanx, and you see an 11th sea elf come out. He looks to be wearing some sort of like garment made of seashells, and he looks to the boat and goes, "Hail!"
I open the hatch and I poke my head out. I was like, "Hi."
I'm gonna,
I was gonna be like, you should probably be the last person.
I'm gonna say
Because
we
they
come
might
here in
not be so-
peace.
Yeah, they might be. Yeah.
We just come. We're just adventurers looking for adventure. That's what we do.
Why do you come to our underwater city, Outlander?
We heard that it was a great, beautiful place, and we just had to see it.
You are a tourist?
You could say that.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
We have no need of your tourism unless you have some sort of commodity to provide.
You just turned into Santana.
Well, do you guys have gold? Do you guys have gold down here?
We have pearls.
Oh, so you guys don't. Okay, I show them like 5 gold pieces. You guys don't use gold down here?
No.
Does this have any value to you?
No.
So you guys don't in the global trade at all?
We
Like,
use pearls.
Am I still stuck in a submarine?
Wait a minute.
I was gonna say-
Yeah, this is this is gonna be a boat trip for you. You're gonna be in the boat this whole time.
I'm like, please, sir, we would love to just look and see your marvelous kingdom.
Yeah.
That's
You
all
guys
we
gotta
wish
have, like,
to do.
You gotta have like shops and stuff, right? Merchants.
Mer people suck.
I'm looking through my inventory to see if I have anything they might be interested in. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot. I have that weird pipe. I just saw a pipe in my inventory. I was like, why the fuck do I have a metal pipe? Like, I have nothing. They might like.
Oh, you know what? I got some baby turtles that they may like. Like I
At
asked
this point,
them.
we could try anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them these baby turtle eggs that I've got. I'm gonna see if that's something that they would be interested in.
They look them over. You offer us sea turtles?
Oh, they're just sea turtles.
Kind sir, maybe there is something that is troubling your kingdom that we maybe be assistance with. Could that help us?
Do y'all have a divination orb?
You're on the boat. Shut up.
I'm screaming at this point. I'm just yelling.
I let everyone out and I closed the hatch.
Do you want to try and break out again, Muck?
Yep, 100%.
No. Oh wait. How are we gonna make it out then?
Not my problem.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yes.
You burst your arm through the sub.
All right.
Cracks.
You burst your arms
Honestly-
through. That doesn't mean you broke the whole
No,
hull. That just
what
means you're a walking submarine now. Like,
No, think of Ace Ventura and the Rhino scene. That's what's happening
You
right
can
now.
you can manage to get out as you can break the rest of the sub open for a hole. Yeah.
Yep. That's what happens.
But
I
yeah,
put-
I'm gonna
I put
ask
my-
him. I'm like, yeah, is there a thing that's troubling your kingdom that we may be help with?
You wish to help us against the sea wolves?
Yeah,
sea wolves.
sure.
What?
Maybe. I don't know. What are those?
Yeah, that sounds like I follow the path of good, and I'm willing to help out any other living creature. So let's get this done.
How big are they? Like, are they just normal human size?
What, sea wolves?
No, the elves.
None of the
elves were.
Oh
around
yeah,
that.
they're just the size of elves, medium.
How do they feel about a ogre?
They look confused and a little concerned at your presence.
Well, I'm surprised they're not like scared after him bursting through the submarine.
Is your wife with us, by the way?
She's on the
I
boat.
know. Like, where is she?
She's on the boat. Okay.
She's cooking up the Cyclops.
Better not be cooking up the Cyclops.
All right.
Train him to hit people.
I
He has a
Is it
wicked
just-
right hook.
So what are these sea wolves you need help with?
They are an unfortunate happenstance. You see, a while back, someone brought a stranger into our lands, and the stranger was infected with lycanthropy. If you know what that is.
I'm familiar.
I've heard of this.
Yes, and
AIDS.
it had an.
Kind of.
He frowns. It had a unintended effect on our people, as some of them were turned into sea wolves.
I'll be right back.
So
Um,
they're half they're half water elves, half werewolf.
Yes. Now the issue is we do not know who are the sea wolves and who are the regular sea elves in the city.
Good news, we have sea wolves on our side.
Okay, cool.
Well,
The bard's a werewolf, so she
Would
can-
the elves know if they would, or if any of us would know if lycans or whatever are evil or like bad?
You've heard of stories of werewolves eating people, were rats stealing children in the night.
Okay,
Well,
well, I'm
our
like,
first captain was a were rat.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying because I'm like, well, we have the best detective for something like this that can detect evil, and I'm kind of like, wink, wink, John.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Even though you guys are gonna definitely probably radiate, and I won't be able to see anything.
I won't. The other ones will. Okay. Well, no, can we
Alright.
do like an assembly line type thing and be like, okay.
Okay, what will you be willing to give us if we were to fix this problem for you?
What would you like?
I've heard of two items that your city holds: a flute that can deafen any person that hears it, and an orb that has like seeing magic,
Like divination.
divination magic. I think.
Mhm.
You dare to ask for the orb?
I didn't know it was that important. I'm kind of not from
Yeah.
around here, as you can tell.
Yeah.
We could procure you the flute if you cleared out these sea wolf menace. All of them, though. However, the orb is a different story. I'm going to have to say no, you cannot have our crystal ball. We use it to keep our kingdom safe.
Well, did it tell you about the wolves coming?
It is not a future prediction device. We can see far off places with it.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's kind of like a really good spyglass.
All right. So this is what we can do. You create some kind of summons to bring all your, water elves or whatever they are out into
Concert.
yeah, like a concert or something, and then I will cast my detect evil spell on the group, and then we'll be able to pick them out like fleas
Oh,
on
I
a
have a new
dog.
spell.
And unfortunately, my friend, we allow some certain liberties to our populace. We are not like you simpletons above the sea.
We're not telling you to force them to show up. We're just
Yeah.
asking you to make some kind of event that would
Like-
incentivize most people to show
Yeah.
up.
Like a feast.
Or
So
something.
you guys have feasts?
What is a feast?
Okay. All right.
Or a
Well,
celebration? Do you
Okay.
celebrate anything?
The closest guard that's around, I'm just gonna walk straight up to him, or as close as I can get to him with his spear.
Okay.
Why?
it'll be like muck, 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 muck.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
Wait, so
Calm down. Simmer down.
kind of glare at Muck real quick. I'm like, so do you guys have like a forge or something around here?
A forage?
something that gets really hot. They can melt
Well,
metal.
They made spears, so
Yeah.
I'd have to say they have to
We
have something.
we have the stone shapers, yes.
Yeah, I need one of those. I need all the silver you can get, and I need to know where the next full moon is.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
Our stone shapers, he points to the spears, shape stone and coral. We do not shape metal down here.
Damn. I do have my blow. Wait. Okay. Do I have? Okay. Dirty. Can we retcon me having a thumb blowtorch?
No.
No. Okay. I just want to make sure. All right. Actually, I've burning hands. It's fine. All right. Could you? Could I please? Can I have some spears and some knives?
So you guys don't have any kind of silver or anything down here.
There are
huh?
silver. There are things that are silver, yet we do not forage weapons made out of silver.
I see.
Wait, can somebody fill me in what we're going up against?
We're going up against water werewolves.
Or we could just kill all the guards.
That's a possibility.
Well, freaking, I say that we kill all the wolves, get the flute, find out where this orb is, take the orb, and just leave. Don't even go back to Tick-Tock Tick. Oh, wait. No, I did not say that. Like, Steri. I did not say that.
Wait a
Don't
minute.
mind me. Never mind. We will
how
go back
could you?
to Tick-Tock Tick.
How could you
Exactly.
betray the mechanist? He has treated us, but with nothing but with kindness.
We need to hack him and, like, get his, like, freaking big brother's always watching shit.
What's
happen
what-
to him.
what's wrong, Cynthia? Like, is
What is this Cynthia and who is that person?
Oh, okay, Sin. What's wrong, Sin? Like it's like when Google says a name, it's just like a Siri. Hello, like it's like some weird name that she doesn't have like memorized. It's like hello, Eric. And it's like some weird fucking.
What would happen if I dumped water on Gnome?
Yeah,
Nothing.
we were like freaking pretty much chest.
You don't know.
Nothing.
You never tried
Is
it.
he waterproof?
Well, no, he was chest deep in water. Nothing happened while he. I mean, we probably all should have gotten electrocuted.
Not necessarily.
Mm-mm.
I asked the guy when the next full moon is.
He's not powered by
Yeah.
electricity.
Yeah, he's well insulated.
He's not
He's
powered
powered
by
by
electricity.
I'm powered by
Yeah, he's not
Flex Seal. Right?
Yeah, he's powered by Flex Seal over there. He's got the Gorilla Glue.
I sawed this Geon in half. Like, so yeah,
All right. So, do you have any kind of? How about you just have a meeting? Can we just have a meeting with your people, and then?
You wish
We'll
for
go
us to
from
bring
there.
the tribes together?
yes.
For what
Yes.
purpose? We generally only do that when the Zell or the Leviathan comes near.
All right. Do you want more water wolves?
You see, my friend, I have real life circumstances to deal with. I know you
Yeah.
adventurers are willy-nilly with your plans, but if I call the tribes together for no reason, they will surely
Okay.
be upset for at
Yeah,
least the next 100 years.
Okay. Doesn't everyone know about the water wolf problem right now?
Apparently, it's not that big of a problem.
They know of it, yet they are less concerned with the matters that affect the entire realm than I am. I am the chancellor of this place.
All right, so
You know, fuck it. Okay. When's the next full moon or whatever? What happened? When do the werewolves come out?
They kill constantly.
I mean, but is there any specific day they come out on? Like,
No,
like.
Mondays.
they hunt.
Wait. Okay. Can I do an intelligence check to see like what werewolves like when they activate, or just is it just random?
You,
probably like
you wouldn't know
Does-
this information.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Okay.
have I heard any tales?
Is that not
from
animal
it?
lore?
You've heard tales of werewolves on the full moon. I mean, you all have heard that, but beyond that,
Okay. What do I know? What the next full moon is?
sure. Yeah, it's in a week.
It's in a week. All right.
John, why don't you just do detect magic right now? Or what would you do earlier?
Detect evil.
Yeah, see if that dude's evil.
No,
See if he's a
All
werewolf.
right. So,
He's just trying not to let it happen.
I tell you, so I'm going to, man, because I don't know what kind of. I need to find that spell because I don't know what kind of how much ground it covers. You know, I don't know the radius that it works in.
It's pretty big.
Is it charm? Is that what that is?
No, it's under divination. You're divining something. It is a 10-foot times 120 yards, so it is a giant radius that you detect evil in.
Most of the city, then, right?
No, the city's much larger than that.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Lasts for 10 minutes plus 5 per level. So you're what level?
I'm level 4 right now.
So that would last for 3 turns, which is 10 minutes each, so 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and how long would it take me to walk from one end of the sphere to the other end of the sphere?
You look off at the Coral City. As you're looking, most of the buildings seem to be made of some sort of weird coral mixture. Maybe some plant life, underwater plant life. You're not sure. You can't see the other end of the city. Buildings are obscuring it. The dome from the outside was rather large. Again, you haven't seen the other side of the dome. You've only seen the side you came in on.
Well, can we ask the guy how big this city is?
We hold about 20,000 in our city.
All right, I got this thing.
So what we do? Okay, fellas, huddle up. This is what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna do my detect evil spell, and then whoever pings on my radar, you're probably gonna have to murder them.
Well,
Yeah.
I like the way
I'm
you're
evil.
I'm all up for murdering things.
Mm.
Sounds good.
Looks
Alright,
intently
cool.
at Gian.
Oh yeah. I turn around and ask the
Brittany
guy.
evil too?
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
neutral
what if he's not trying to get everybody together because he's a wolf dude?
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
could be just like stalling.
Right.
Why would he hire us?
All right, I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna turn on my detect evil right now.
Alright, you detect evil from one of the guards. You also detect evil from your entire party, except for, I think, you and Sin.
Okay, I want to instantly attack the one that pinged.
Wait, hold on. Wait, do
Yeah.
we see it?
Do I
Is it
know that?
glowing?
Yeah, did I?
Give me a roll to hit. He is surprised. So you just
Wait a
pull out
minute.
blue. Give me damage.
Larger, small, right?
Medium, yeah. You take your axe, shove it into his head. Everyone looks in shock as you do so, and he crumples to the ground in a heap.
Hold on. He's a werewolf. Chill.
The
This
Chancellor
guy is-
looks to you, looks to the man. He goes, "They should go back to their form when they die."
What do you mean? Wait, they go back to their normal form, not their werewolf form,
To
No,
right?
their
he was just evil in general.
Yeah.
Sacrifice this guy's
Wait,
soul.
hold on. Wait, hold on. Time out. What do you mean? Go back to the normal form? They go back to their human, the regular original form, not their werewolf form.
What?
Wait,
He
what are you
wasn't-
saying?
Yeah, we're
You're
not
saying-
saying he was.
They turn back to sea wolves when they die.
Oh,
Hmm.
I
Well,
guess
that
like
makes
I.
sense.
Okay. This guy is a cleric, so he can detect who is evil around you. That guy
So-
was glowing with pure evil. Like, so we assume
It was actually a
assumed-
very weak evil. I didn't get around to saying that before Muck put an axe in his head.
All right,
Uh-huh.
all right. Well,
I'm
that guy was
glad that
evil.
the
Okay,
party
he probably,
agreed
he
upon.
probably beat his wife or something. Okay, well, he was evil.
He was just a bad guy, yeah. But I'm not here to morally purge the city. Please refrain
We
from.
didn't know. We thought he said evil. And okay, we will do
John,
better.
do again.
It was a
again,
crackpot
John.
plan. Whatever. No, stop. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do.
Well, I got it for 30 minutes, so I could just walk through town and be like,
Anybody else?
Muck.
Gotcha. I got you, fam. I got you. Let's go. Let's go on a field
You know
trip.
what? Okay, how about this? I grab my silver coin and I just poke the guy in front of me with it. The guy who's talking. I
The
just
Chancellor?
I just toss it to him. I'm gonna see if he catches it.
He he doesn't catch it. He goes to catch it, and he kind of like trips over himself and almost falls over, but manages to stand back up and goes, "What?
Let me decapitate him.
Why?"
I was just showing you the silver coin. Like it's wait, are they okay? Are werewolves weak to silver in this edition? Like this is like the main thing of my plan, to be honest.
You just start tossing silver coins around. Like, you get a silver coin and you get a silver coin. You don't want a silver coin? Muck, kill him.
Exactly. So wait, are these valuable to? Okay, just pick it up for me, okay? I was trying to show you something.
Why? What? Pick your own mess up, human.
No.
Gnome thing. What are you?
Werewolves are weak. That's not important. But werewolves are weak to silver. I just wanted to see something. I just wanted to show you like what they're weak to.
You wanted to see something?
Freeze.
Well, you can see the sea around you.
Oh my god. You know what? Okay. I will talk to you in a week when the full moon happens. Like that's when werewolves usually come out. Okay?
Like, I'm so happy that the cleric just gave me open reign to murder a dude that has a.
He just probably he just probably didn't do his taxes or something, or he's like some white collar crime and just cut his head open. Jesus Christ! All right, cool. Okay, can we just stay here for a week? I feel like I have a plan to get rid of these werewolves.
He said they attacked.
He probably didn't tip his waiter or waitress.
I'm thinking like the full moon has nothing to do with it. Because he said they attack all the time. Like I think silver probably don't have nothing to do with it. Like, why don't you ask him what he knows about the wolves?
He doesn't know jack shit.
Do you ask?
Oh yeah, okay. I'll ask him. What do you know about the wolves?
Why is Gnome talking first?
Well, you see,
because no one stepped up.
You see,
true.
they hunt in packs, I believe.
My bad.
They generally eat the flesh of man, or elf, or most demi-humans. Some come from 7 to 6 feet tall. There are lesser ones that are 5 to 6 feet in height. In their unwolf form, generally they have long hair. It almost looks like a mane. However, it's been hard to tell because most of our brethren have long hair as well.
Haircut time.
Is there anything like with their eyes or any characteristic that we could probably tell them apart with?
The hair is mostly it. They tend to be a little more muscular, but again, most of our people fit this definition, unfortunately.
I guess it's unfortunate for this situation, but I'm glad your people don't skip leg day.
So,
Are they
if
sensitive?
it's all right with you, Chancellor, me and my big friend here are gonna just take a stroll through your town, and we're just gonna see the sights and sounds.
You're not going to do that again, are you? As he points to the guard with an axe in his, or the axe now out of his head, the axe wound in his head.
Look at the tank. Look at the submarine. Let's go. Come on, John.
All right.
Slowly walk out.
Dirty, do I know how to fix the submarine? Because with my proficiency in mechanism.
Nope.
Really? All right. Shit.
You know how to fix yourself.
Okay. All right. I just kind of followed them. I said we'll be back in like. I'll probably meet here in like 7 days. Okay.
Yeah, we promise we won't kill anybody else, but we are definitely going to be getting on this case for you, and we're going to be bringing back nothing but good results.
Thank you.
The security guy or the guard, that was just a wobble on our part,
It's a
and we
fluke.
apologize. Yeah, that was, who would have known?
I would have known. Muck, that's like fucking like John's. Like, what I imagine would happen. Like John's like that guy has some E, and then the axe just comes out of nowhere and just through the guy's fucking face. Oh my god.
All right.
So we're gonna tick through the town here.
Is there any magic shops? Like magical people?
Who do you ask? Where do you go?
Are
The
there-
Chancellor.
Are there people out on
There-
the streets
there-
as I'm walking by? Or?
There are shops with some magics, mostly scrolls and whatnot. We have an academy for wizards here.
Oh.
However, I'm not sure they learn like you do. You
Oh
are.
yeah. Another thing. This is out of game, Dirty.
Sup,
Do
buddy?
I still have my dog?
No, your dog's dead.
Yeah.
That's
it
so-
died.
He died like so long ago.
Yeah.
Can we say it's like half metal, like my face?
No.
No, he's
No.
dead.
It's
Your
gone.
dog was your dog was dead long ago.
No, my dog. Dong.
Oh,
D-O-N-G.
Oh my gosh.
Is that gone?
No,
Actually,
yeah.
I'd say it's like a
You even have
retractable
one?
antenna.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I was like half metal, like
Oh my god.
Give me
Like,
a
it's like-
D6.
for inches. Okay.
-2.
Stupid. I hate those.
Inverted.
It might as well not be. Anyway.
All right, yeah, I want to ask him if there's
Wait, what is that D6 actually for?
That was a joke.
Oh.
I'd say you'd be like RoboCop. You have no need for them parts, so he just left them out probably.
Funny. But seriously though, where is it?
You do not have the ability to procreate anymore.
Oh.
So that's the power of being a robot.
In fact,
man.
John,
So-
as you detect evil on him, you're detecting an overwhelming amount of evil coming from like the core of him, like where his belly button is.
Oh no,
Muck,
Muck,
are you still
Did
there?
you tell me this?
Muck. I am. There is something not right with our good old boy Gian here. I think he might be a water wolf.
A lot of. All right, I instantly attack his belly button.
With your axe?
Wait.
Oh, no.
Actually, can you just like I'm seeing the radiation coming from the inside of him.
I mean, there's evil all around him, but an especially sense of evil comes from his middle.
Yo, I roll a d20 just to see like if I hear them talking about me, and like I definitely do. Like,
Are you guys having this conversation?
Well, I'm kind of like I'm looking and I'm like, Gian, do you think if I let Muck do a little surgery here to remove the center, if it's going to, it probably will terminate you. Probably.
Give me a proficiency check, Mr. Gian. Give me an int.
mechanism.
It's based off int,
Intelligence?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I pass.
You know that most Mordrin have a center core. That is, if it's ripped out, you will power off.
Yeah, that's like my battery pack. If you guys take that out, I'm gone.
All right. Well,
No.
I tell you what, as long as you don't attempt to kill us all, I'd say we'll probably be okay.
Would he know if like the freaking mechanism guy or whatever is like knows that they're listening? Like, can he detect like? 'Cause I feel like he's like bugged. Honestly.
Even if I did know, I wouldn't mind.
Would Gian know?
Yeah.
Would John detect two evils coming, like one for Gian because he's already evil, and then one for the like
The mechanist
separate, yeah.
presence.
yeah,
I don't think it works like that, but
Mm-mm.
like you
like two
can't
different
really,
evil presence out of one person.
yeah. Like if somebody was possessed, it wouldn't be. It would still radiate that they were evil, even though they're possessed by a demon or something. You wouldn't know that they were possessed. You would just know that they're evil. Am I reading that right there, Dirty?
What did you say? Sorry, I got a text.
Like if somebody was possessed by like a demon or some kind of entity, and I did a detect evil on them, they would radiate that they are evil, which in turn, really, what it is, they aren't evil. It's the presence that's possessing them is evil. And I wouldn't really be able to differentiate between the two.
You could definitely differentiate based if they were different levels of strength or different alignments.
I see.
So he has the evil surrounding him is like pretty strong, and then there's an overwhelming evil coming from his core.
Okay, I see.
Something unnatural.
Powered by human souls, but I'm probably right about that. But I want to be continued. Can we make our way to the magic shop?
Why we have no money? How are we gonna?
Pay for stuff. They go with
No,
the
it's not like
girls.
I'm not buying anything. I just want to ask them a question about that necklace I have.
Okay, so you make your way to the nearest coral magic shop. You enter, and you see a sea elf, kind of like tending to something. He's polishing a wand.
Like,
That's
hi,
what it is.
I have a question.
John with them?
Oh yeah, polishing his wand. I missed doing
Yeah.
that. But I'm
Is he evil?
Yeah, is he evil?
Nope.
All right.
I asked him to look at Reynard's necklace,
Which one?
the skull one.
He looks at it and goes, "Dafuka la seba hutar ubazat."
Okay, what language is this?
I'd say it'd be like water language.
It is. You're not sure.
Great
I
idea.
start speaking common, gnome, elven, or ogre, and lizard man just to see if anything sticks and if he understands any of it.
Let's see. Does he understand Elven? That's the question. Let me see. Where is CCC? Why can't I find this creature? Oh, is it? Did they put it under elf? See, I had it open in my main book, then I went to the page with the fucking sea wolves, thinking they would be next to each other in some capacity, but they're not. Yep. Okay, here we go. Do they speak that language? Yeah. You hear him go in Elven. Doris Sabup, which means, hello, welcome to my shop, mortal.
All right, cool. You're mortal too. Okay, whatever. I asked him, like, can you take a look at this necklace? I got this from a powerful wizard a while back. I don't know what it does.
Do you
Could you identify it?
have 100 gold?
Go.
I do actually.
He reaches out his hand. He goes, come back within the day. Within a day's
cool.
time.
Cool. I step out. I was like, cool. I got my shit done. So what do you guys want to
Alright.
do?
I want
And
to
we're
complete.
looking for wolves.
Yeah, I'm gonna start gazing at every person that's on the street.
You see plenty of evil people here and there.
Please no.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to one of the evil people, and I also have Elven in one of my languages here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to ask if, how his day's going. If he's, if he's seen anything suspicious happening around the town, or
There is plenty that happens here. I've seen many things. He
Can I walk
smiles.
Can I walk
Why?
up to him and touch him with a silver piece?
How do you do it?
I'm just while he's talking, I'm just gonna
Tip it
walk
to your
up.
hand.
I'm gonna have this silver in between my fingers. I'm just gonna touch it to him.
Give me a roll to hit. See if he notices or anything. That'll hit him. You touch him with the silver piece, and he looks to you and goes, "Why did you do that?"
I can't speak Elven, so I'm just ignoring him.
I
Walk
tell him
off.
that my friend here is we're here just trying to bring good luck and good fortune to all the people in the Sea Coral Town here.
For a
And,
cleric, you have the best lives.
You know, my friend here, he by touching you with the silver piece, you should have many days of good luck.
Give me a
Now-
charisma check to see if he believes the
Alright.
bullshit.
I like how I love how whenever we get in trouble, John just plays Jehovah's Witness and it works. Like just the light of Sona. Oh,
That's not good.
He looks to you and goes, "You lie, mortal. You lie."
Was he evil, John?
all right. I still
He was.
I
Okay,
think he was a
was.
werewolf.
no. Okay, I step in. It's like chill for a second. We're actually looking for sea wolves. I'm just gonna be honest, because like these guys are fucking dumb. Just like, I just try to like downplay it, like to pretend like they're just bad liars because you got a 19. No offense, John, but
Well, it's
Yeah.
not in my nature. Yeah.
exactly. I tell them we're just looking for sea wolves, and we're trying to follow a hunch.
You think I'm a sea wolf?
Well, you're pretty buff,
Evil.
dude. You should take this as a compliment, actually. Sea wolves are usually like are pretty well built. They have like long hair. I see. You look pretty
Tricks
nice.
on you, he was bald headed.
No, he's got long hair.
Yeah,
He's pretty well
and
built.
Exactly, and that's some of the features of sea wolves. We just thought that you might be one of them. That's our fault.
Hmm.
Or we can do the decapitation test, whichever you prefer, sir.
You
Yeah.
are. Why do you look for the sea wolves?
They
We're
start
afraid
by
what they might do.
Cyclops, baby.
Okay.
Wait, what did you?
That's all my baby.
Yeah.
But we're just afraid what they might do to the town, so we're just
Yeah.
gonna keep an eye out.
It seems to be a plague that is currently running rampant,
In
and
fact,
no one has
in fact,
been
could you
able to do anything about it.
Could you hold on to these? Could you just hold this thing for me? And I ask him to hold the silver coin, and I hold it out to him.
I thought you were going to tell him to put that necklace.
He shakes his head, touches the silver coin, flips it through his hands, and goes, "What is the purpose? How would
We
this
don't know, like.
how would
silver
this
pro-
tell you if I was a sea wolf?"
I don't know. It was just a hunch. Like it was just like I've heard rumors they might be weak to certain items. I'm sorry for wasting your time, sir.
He rolls his eyes. It puts the silver piece into one of his seaweed pockets, and looks to the group of you and goes, "You are fools. You should stop pursuing this and let nature take its course."
Say what?
Alright.
What'd you call me?
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna walk up to him. And. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna walk up to him and shove him.
Just push him.
I'm just gonna push the shit out of him.
You know, I agree.
All right, you push him. Give me a roll to hit.
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, he's getting pushed.
Yeah, you push him backwards. Are you trying to throw him on the ground?
Sure, we'll go for a knockdown.
Yeah, so you give him a shove. He falls to the ground, looks up at you, and goes, "You assault me in my own home, my own city."
This is the street, okay? Do you
No,
own this
you're-
street?
I'll be like, you need to
Oh, yeah,
watch
and-
your mouth.
And while they're talking, I kind of just walk away, sneak away. Let's do a dexterity check.
What? Why?
I don't when the guards come up, I don't want to be here. So, let's just say I just like kind of sneaked off into an alleyway and I'm peering around the corner. Just-
Isn't that a fail?
Huh? Oh shit! It is a fail. Hold on. Can I
like-
cast Cat's Grace on myself?
No, you already declared your action.
Yeah.
Maki,
kinda-
is anyone else doing anything?
I'm
I'm
standing
just
there,
watching these,
like,
guys,
just kind of
like-
like, all right, well, here we go.
So Muck pushes the man down. All of you looking at this guy, and he looks up at you and goes, "You know I could have you jailed for that, ogre,
Go for it.
Oh my god.
or I could take your life myself."
I don't think Muck speaks Elven.
Yeah,
so-
that's right. I
doesn't.
know. Never mind. Never mind. I don't. Well,
When
shit.
you
I
get
didn't
some-
know he called. All right. Did
So I'm gonna speak for Muck, and I'm gonna say he apologizes. We're-
I'm gonna spit on him. Oh,
Give me a perception check, Muck.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, you see,
all
you know
right.
everything that's ever happened.
You can roll me initiative as the man goes to stab you with a dagger
I
that
can
was
see into the future.
hidden in
God
his
damn
belt.
D20 for initiative. Or
D10.
Can I cast a spell?
What spell do you? You can roll initiative too if you want.
What?
What did you roll, Muck?
5.
Oh, good.
We all rolled 5s. I don't know what the fuck's happening. You
Hold
mind
on,
if
I
I
gotta
go
find
first?
my person.
I got something cool I want to show you guys.
Right here, Brittany.
What? No, you just tried to run off, you coward.
No, but I got something cool I want to show you guys.
What the heck's with the 5s?
I got a 6. Ooh, yeah.
Well, we didn't know he's a level 20 sea creature. We're about to get fucked.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Nope.
Okay.
Probably not the last. Why is Muck all the way back there?
No,
Where?
I'm
He's-
supposed to be here.
I know he's over there in the ocean next to Vagar, and he's also down here.
Don't worry
That's
about
his This is his twin brother. Come
Is everyone on the initiative where they want to be?
with
Yeah.
a K. It's
Yeah.
Muck backwards.
All right, Gian and Muck, you tie with Emma. Gian, Muck, and Emma, you all go. What do you guys do?
I want to cast a spell.
What spell?
I want to do protection from evil.
Is that a radius? Let me look.
It's
does it say for
it's
AoE?
for me, self.
Just self. All right.
Yeah, it's on page 435 if you want to see.
protect yourself from evil. Awesome.
Alright,
No, it gets a bunch of bonuses.
I'm aware. Yeah.
You protect
No, it's
yourself.
a good idea.
Congrats.
It's a new
Yeah.
spell, Dustin.
Alright,
Gian and Muck, you also notice, or not Gian and Muck, just Muck, since you rolled a perception check. You notice some people coming in from behind you guys as well. They're kind of lurching forward. They have cloaks on.
Cloaks.
This is definitely what we were looking for.
Alright.
fuck it.
Guys, you got time to like? Can I yell behind us? Like, I wanna let everybody in the party know about the people coming up behind.
Sure, you can yell it.
All right.
Gian and Muck, what main actions do you take?
You mind Muck if I go do something real quick?
Go. All right. Go ahead.
All right. I point my arm at the guy in front of me, and you guys see like right above my wrist, my arm like flips down, and you see like a hole in my arm where my other part of my arm flipped down, and it's like a Kamehameha is charging up, and I use my arm cannon, and I fired at the guy's face.
Give me a roll to hit.
And you miss.
Fucking destroying a building behind you.
Let's say I just want to hit him in general, not his face.
Then we
specifically.
drown.
I break the barrier.
Give me a d20 plus 1.
Yeah. So I was looking for my fact token. 20. Is it a minus? Okay, plus 1. Sorry, plus 1.
You guys see him like kind of like fold his arm into him and then like pull out this what looks to be some sort of weird cannon thing,
It just fizzles
and
out.
you see like a little streak of blue shoot out, but it like squirts out like a little water gun and drizzles.
Oh, I just start shaking it like, fuck, why aren't you working?
Muck, what do you do?
I'm watching this happen, and you know how dogs do whenever they're confused, how they just like turn their head to the side.
Yeah.
I just watch that, and then I hit the dude with the axe.
Give me a roll to hit. Oh, yeah, that hits. You do 13 damage. Let's see if he's still alive. He is... That is... Alright. Yes, you hit him with the axe, and he looks to be barely clinging to his life. As you slash through his chest. Sin, the what do you do?
So how many guys are behind us?
Looks to be 2 others approaching.
All right. Can I do magic missile on both of them?
All right, sure. Give me your damage.
Yeah.
You shoot 2 magic missiles out of your hand, beaming into the sides of their heads.
What is it? Hold on. I just forget. 2. Yeah, 2 D4 plus 2. Oh my god! Seriously? Freaking cat turned off my numlock. So I was typing that and it didn't even do it.
Cynthia rolls.
I feel like drawing a better boat on here because our boat looks pitiful.
Like a
Draw
yellow
a better
submarine.
boat.
Huh?
Our
So you
submarine is pretty
do
cool.
4 damage to one and 3 to another. All right. That's all right. So you shoot the 2 magic missiles into them, and they welch in pain, but they continue forward. John 3:16. What do you do?
All right, we are going to go ahead, and I'm going to swing my hammer to hit. Both these guys are radiating in red, correct?
Yeah, they look
With
to
the
be
cloaks on?
evil in alignment.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and swing the hammer of sparks and hit one of the cloaked men.
Okay.
And
That's a crit,
Right.
I think. All right. So you slam into one of the guys. Give me your damage.
all right.
Damage. You 5
Damage.
points of damage to one of the men. He kind of welches in pain from the magic missile. He looks very injured. He kind of like gets to one knee, looks up at you, pulls a dagger out of his belt, and looks ready to strike you in the gut. As they all go now. So one of them goes to stab Muck. Muck, what's your AC? Does a 20 hit you?
Oh, I
okay.
have a 2, AC of 2.
Okay, it does hit you then. You take 2 points of damage as you're stabbed with a dagger in the gut.
My
John, you are also stabbed. This one is a critical for 4 points of damage into your side. It's a dagger gets you. Let's see if this guy... Oh my god. Another one runs up to John as well and stabs him with the dagger for 4 points of damage.
4 more points.
Shanking you, yes.
All right.
All right. And it goes back around to Gian, Muck, Emma.
So how many people are here? Or like around us?
There are 3 people. One is face to face with Muck. 2 others are assaulting your cleric of friendship. The sun? Something. One of those
No!
Yeah, sonar.
The good heals.
Okay, I'll go first.
Oh.
I want to cast a spell called Flame Blade,
things. Okay.
What?
which is on 443.
I've got that spell.
I'm aware with it. So yeah, a 3-foot long flame blade protrudes from your hand.
Urethra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack this guy. Hold on. Why I'm not pinging? I don't know. That's a guy right there, right?
Where?
Right in front of me.
Put these
No,
dice here.
Those are numbers.
You can run up next to
Oh.
John and attack the guy next to him. Guys, don't put things on the board.
I was
So what
kinda
if I go
confused,
here?
too.
Yeah, you can attack him. Just run up next
So
to him.
it is
Mhm.
a 1d4 plus 4 with the damage bonus of plus 2.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit.
That's a no.
That is a no. That is a miss with the flame blade. You go to strike him with your blade of flames, and he kind of like steps back in fear as he looks at the flames. They kind of like singe some of his eyebrows, but no damage is done. Gian and
If he has no eyebrows.
Muktuk, what do you do?
You want to fizzle out again? No.
Yeah, I got this. I look back at the people behind us, like those the ones attacking, not behind us, the ones attacking John.
Mm-hmm. Critical miss. Critical miss.
And he murders John.
Critical miss. Critical.
All right, fuck up. I walk up. Wait, how long does it take to cast? Yeah, I cast Spectral Hands.
Spectral hands.
Yeah.
All right, you cast
And
them.
let's just say I'm kind of like halfway into an alleyway.
All right.
I'm poking my head out a little bit. I'm hiding a little. They don't really see me, but I see them.
All right. What does Mr. Mucktuck do?
All right. I get my second attack this round, right? Or is
Yes,
that
at the end of the
at the
round.
end?
Yeah.
Okay. I reckon I'll finish off the dude on the ground. I'll give him a little whack whack.
Yeah. You take your axe and shoot it through his head. Splits in two under the weight of your axe hand.
Does anything special happen to him?
Nope.
Okay. just checking.
Say blue streak. I don't know. Maybe like something cool will happen.
All right. Sin, what do you do?
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and try to stab one of these guys. Hold on. I gotta find it first. It's been a while since I've used it. Okay. So 3 hit?
Stab. An AC of 3, that is a 17, so yes, it does. You pull out your dagger to stab the man.
Stab him!
You do 2 points of damage stabbing one of the sea elves. He falls to the ground in a heap. The remaining one looks to the group of you and kind of like looks afraid. John, what do you do?
All right.
Do they turn back, or do they turn into werewolves at all?
Nope.
No. Shit.
I'm gonna cast
hard.
Cure Moderate Wounds on myself.
Okay.
So 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
While I grasp my face, Mama say, Mama say, Mama Susa.
Honest.
Okay, so I got 2 points of.
Yes, you're
Health.
healed for 2 points of health. As it comes
Man, oh,
around
man.
to one of the sea elves, and then Muck, and then the rest of the sea elves. All right, the sea elf. Wait, no, it doesn't. He's dead. Never mind. Muck, what do? You have your second attack, but you are not within range to get it. So
I'm not within range.
I say we stop if they're not gonna be turning into werewolves. An
Well, at
axe
this
and
point,
then
it's
well, I
killing
mean, do you want
policemen.
witnesses? I mean,
I know. We're just killing policemen at this point.
Yeah, these guys, we are the victims here. You know,
Right, because he insulted us.
These do
and tried
not
to
look
stab
like the guards that you met on your way in. They don't look
Yeah.
to be guards.
Can I throw? Can I see if I can throw my net on him so we can interrogate him?
Give me a roll to hit. That hits.
All right.
He is
I'm
netted.
gonna-
He's trapped in it and goes like struggles and he's like fighting and I think we can actually end combat here.
Oh yes, since he's all netted up, I go up to him. Wait, did I memorize that spell today? Fuck, never mind.
I'm
It's
gonna
enough to
ask.
see him.
I'm gonna ask what the cloaks are all about.
You asked the man.
We're from
in my
Slytherin.
elven, in
We're
my
from
elven tongue,
Slytherin.
I'm asking, what's this? What's this? Why are you disguising yourself with this cloak?
He glares at you.
Like
Tell
I
him
could
that-
just have my friend here.
Tell him I'll
put an
start
axe.
legs. Like, tell him we don't fuck around.
My buddy here wants to eat you. And he's probably gonna eat your friends. So if you don't start giving us answers, I'm just gonna let it happen. I guess I'm just gonna have
Give
to
me
let it happen.
a charisma check.
All right.
Come on.
Hopefully, I
big
do a little
Chris.
bit better this time. God, I gotta stop
Alright.
doing this.
He glares at you and spits at you and Let's see if he hits. Yeah, he hits you. He spits on your chest, and
Nice.
he goes, Valkun Radasis.
Oh, nice. I don't.
Do I
know
know anything
Elven.
about that?
Nope.
I reckon that wasn't Elven.
Nope.
Well,
Like,
can I search the boss dude? Can I search him while the other guys are?
Yeah, you find 5 gold on him and a key as well.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Besides his dagger and his clothes.
All right. I'll take the dagger, the 5 gold, and the key. I'll just hold on to that. Do you want me to start like biting this dude's foot off since he didn't believe you?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. You do what you
No,
will.
no,
Take them in the alley.
We're gonna take
No,
another
hold
break
on.
as I go to the bathroom real quick. I drank
Alright.
2 Gatorades, so pretty in there, if you know what I'm saying.
I'll be right back too.
Alright.
But all right, like if a guard's come up or something, like legit, he attacked us. Like we were starting to talk about the wolf thing, and then he was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
the wolves need to purge this place," and like we were just defending ourselves when his buddies
I know,
come
but
in.
we need to know where the
Hey.
wolves are and
By
what
the
the hell
way-
that key is.
It's got to be somebody else. I am not getting my charisma checks today.
I'll do a
Alright.
charisma check.
All right.
All right, I got a dagger and a key from that guy. I don't know if the dagger's
Yeah.
special or not, but the
That
key.
key is
Yeah,
definitely
that's why we
something.
need to keep them alive. Maybe cut off.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I can start eating this dude piece by piece to get him to start talking. If need be.
No,
Yes?
this is hard.
Charisma? Yes, it is. What's hard?
This boat
Thinking about-
drawing.
Yeah.
The first one you had was perfect.
Yeah, I don't know why you
No, it
deleted
wasn't. The lines were all.
Oh man. You know, boats weren't built in a day.
Yeah. Yeah, ever seen the Road to El Dorado? It took them at least a month to build a boat. In that movie. That shitty boat broke after like an hour.
See, there you go. We have no way to the surface either, by the way.
Yo, it's cool. The mechanist will know.
Okay.
Don't you guys just like love the mechanist? He's such a great guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned about your health and safety. With you've got a very evil presence inside your mechanical body.
So does Muck.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Yours is more evil than Muck, believe it or
Me
not.
boys walk away, me boys, and by morning we'll be free. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
I'm waiting on Dustin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I just spelled my spectral hands and I never got to use them.
Damn, how's that boat? This is hard.
What's hard?
What are we gonna call this? What's this? We need a letter for our boat, because I'm gonna put a letter on it.
The D.
Why are we naming the boat after me?
It's the big D.
What is this? What is this key? Snap to center. They added new tools.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Or-
snap to
I-
corner? Oh, that's interesting.
And no snapping, too.
They
look,
changed the
I can-
rulers.
I can just measure
I don't
from anywhere.
I don't know how I like this.
From deck to floor. 3 miles.
I'm not a big fan of the arrow not being there.
The arrow's there for me.
For the free one,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the arrow's not there.
I see your arrow.
Oh,
I'm
so it's
s-
just, it doesn't show it for us. Why
I guess
is
it's covered up by the thing, by the actual meter measurement.
Uh-oh. You guys are about to hear Floki cry.
Bum, 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 bum.
He's trying to find a place to poop. Oh, he's going. Okay.
Hey, so now you can be on the boat.
All right.
Do you guys hear that?
Let's. Can we find an
No.
inn? The
Maybe
scratching?
if I talk. Yeah, the
Oh, I
scratching.
hear the scratching.
Yeah.
He's digging. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, you found the spot.
What a weird thing cats do.
Yeah. It's like we used to have a sandbox when I was growing up, and you always had to make sure you put the cover on it after you got done playing in it, because the neighborhood cat or cats would go and use your damn sandbox. It's like, damn it.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh, John already did the 8 o'clock thing, even though it's 7 o'clock.
All right. The
Everyone's
dogs
taking a
are
break.
probably happy, huh?
Yeah. No, Saturday.
How's Scrappy getting along with the cat?
Of course.
All
I
right.
don't know, no, I just went out there, and I don't know if Scrappy was playing with her, or if he was just, like, up there, like, staring at her. Well, I don't know. They were, like, in the same thing together.
All right. So we left off. You have a man in a net. What are you doing?
All right.
Still
So
interrogating.
while you were gone, we were kind of talking a little bit about the key. I went ahead and told Gian that he's got an evil presence in the very center of his body,
Okay.
also known as his power cord. And he asked me if it was like Muck. I said, no, it is more evil than what Muck is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't judge me.
I'm not. I'm just judging your battery. That's what I'm judging.
Alright, Brittany. Interrogation. Go.
Yeah.
What am I interrogating him for?
You're interrogating.
Okay.
Interrogating.
What information we need to know is
Tell me what you know, bitch. Slap him.
And then
we need
Remy-
the information about the key, and then why protecting the water.
Okay. So I need to roll charisma first.
So
Let's do that.
what are you saying? How are you convincing him to give up?
I want to
information?
know. I want to. Could you nicely tell me where the key is?
And while she's
Not
doing
where
that,
he
does
is,
he have
what-
toes? Like
What
is
it
he wearing
does?
Shoes or
Yeah.
something?
He has little fin like webbed feet.
All right. Well, where his toes? Like, does he have toes? Like actual toes? Or is
Yeah,
it-
he's got toes, but they're webbed together.
All right. Can I like break his big toe while she's saying that, just to like loosen him up a little bit?
All right. You wanna? Is that your charisma check, Emma?
Yeah, it worked. I passed.
All right. You break one of his toes as Emma like kindly goes up to him, maybe strokes his face, and goes, "Please, just tell me." And he goes, "Ah! You know nothing,
I know everything
Outlander.
you're talking about.
Then tell us so we can understand.
The sea wolves will rise."
All right, I got this. So wait, we got him tied up somewhere. Where do we have him?
He's just in a net in the middle of the street, and you're torturing him in front of people. Like you're getting a
Oh,
crowd
okay.
around you as you do
Okay.
this.
Is there any like hotels nearby, like bars, or whatever the hell?
We're
Hotels.
not fucking.
Or an owl.
Nah,
You
yeah,
honestly
and-
can't tell. Everything here is written in a strange language. You were directed to the magic shop by the guards you met at the entrance, but you see a lot of
is
buildings
there-
with coral on them.
All right,
Is
cool.
there
How
a
about
quiet alley place that we can go?
Yeah, but you've already attracted the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna rally the crowd of distraction. Okay, while they kind of move him into the quietness of the alleyway.
What are you doing?
They'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, there was
Flashing
nothing.
Let me play you the
the
Beatles.
Beatles? Oh shit!
Hey, Jude.
Once you said "ladies and gentlemen," I was thinking like the old Beatles thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, check
Give
out
me.
my tits.
Are you using your instrument? Are you giving a speech? What are you doing?
I'm giving him a speech.
All right,
Oh, way to
give
go.
me a charisma check.
I can't.
Why aren't you a bard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't a bard use your instrument?
Yeah.
Because I am a bard of all, which means I can tell tales, do poetry, or play my instrument. Okay, I can do it all.
Alright.
Okay. While she's doing that, I cast grace myself. And okay, how much does this guy weigh?
I passed.
He weighs like probably 175 pounds.
I think I can carry him. My
I
strength is.
Don't think so.
Oh, my strength is 9. All right, I go fine. I cat's grace muck. And I'm like.
Doesn't that
sneak
just give you
away.
dex?
Yeah, but dexterity checks is equal stealth checks.
Not necessarily.
Everybody's looking at us like.
Nah,
So she's
I passed
distracting.
my-
So
I passed my-
Sin starts to give a rousing speech, and most of the crowd look towards her. Do you
And
guys
we're dragging
sneak
this
off?
guy in the net. Me, Muck, and Gian are all pulling the end of the rope and dragging this guy into this alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out.
Yeah.
You drag him into the alley. He's screaming and kicking, but you do it.
Oh no. Okay, actually, hold on. Is it possible with a distracting? Can I choke him out?
Yeah. You guys see the home go to put his arm around the sea elf.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Starts to strangle him.
Like, okay, how do I choke him out again? Is it to hit? Like, what do I do?
Oh, he's restrained. You can just choke him out. It's fine.
Okay,
Not
cool.
combat.
He's unconscious, and then
Wait,
like
now we
we
can't
pull
get
him.
questions from.
Yeah, no, he's unconscious, not dead. Like, we pull him into the alleyway. Like, I look around the corner. Is that street crowded or empty?
Give me a second. The street, like
Yeah.
on the other side of the alleyway.
Yeah.
You see people over there. Hold on.
All right. I said, all right. I walk. I say, you hold him here for a second. I walk around the corner. I ask a bystander, like, hey, is there like a hotel nearby or something?
All right, you're lucky he passed. Anyway, you go ask a bystander. In what
Why are you
language?
trying to sleep with this dude?
In Elven. Jesus, calm down.
They look to you and go, What is a hotel?
An inn.
There
a
is an-
place to sleep.
There is an inn. It is the Coral Reef.
Where would that be?
He points you in the direction of it.
All right,
It's-
cool.
It's the Red Reef Inn.
All right, cool. I go. Okay, I go back to you guys. Tell them just wait here for a minute. I sprint down to the Coral Reef Inn. I go to the front guy. I was like, hey, can I buy a room?
Valthar, welcome to my establishment. To the Coral Reef, we are the finest inn in all of
God damn, I thought it'd be scum.
Oceania.
All right. All right. Cool. How much is it for your How much is it for the inn on the top floor and to have the whole floor to ourselves?
How are you
The-
expecting to sneak a guy up there?
The penthouse.
Ropes.
The penthouse is. He looks through a ledger, kind of thumbs through it. It looks to be made out of stone, actually. It's
Yeah.
quite a big thing. And he thumbs through it and goes, for the penthouse, it is 20 gold per night.
20 gold. All right. Cool. I slapped on the. I dropped down 2 platinum pieces and I give it to the guy. Ask him for my room key.
He looks to you and goes, your room is at the top floor.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
I do have a question though.
I'll be back. Okay, I have a plan. Okay, I'm gonna make a distraction in the lobby, and you guys, and I expect Muck just to run past, putting
I'm
him in.
done with this now. Like,
Put him in your backpack.
I'm
with
not-
That's
torches.
why I thought we were gonna just put him in an alleyway.
that's why we went to the alleyway. Like, he's in the alleyway. I'm not.
But
carrying
if
him
he's
anywhere.
screaming in an alleyway, people will still hear it.
Yeah.
what
Gian, don't
do
you
you-
have an invisibility spell or something?
No, I got.
He's
I
barred
got,
from that school, actually.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a necromancer. I can make
Dang it.
everybody really tired, but I can't do anything besides that. That's why I want to get this hotel, so we have this whole entire floor to ourselves. I run back to the group. I tell them what the plan is. We need Muck. Can you put him in your backpack?
No.
Yeah, how are you gonna sneak a 8-foot tall ogre into this building?
Okay, I got an idea.
Oh my gosh.
I have several ideas. All right, I go back to the street where the inn's on at. Is there anyone on the street in front, like over
Yes,
there right now?
there's people. They're just kind of lounging about. Some of them are sweeping. Others are doing various things, talking to each other. What you'd expect in any society. Just people milling about, doing work.
Shit. I need to see if I have anything that would cause a distraction. Like,
Well, the guy's already knocked out, so we could probably just have Muck carrying, and we'll just go back to the room, and we'll
it's our
just be
drunk
like,
friend.
our friend is very tired.
He's in a net.
All right.
No, we'll take him out of the net. We'll take him out of the net. You see.
All right, cool.
And-
Let's do that then.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on myself. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama musa. I
Hi.
got 7 health, 7 more points.
All right.
Hey.
You do that. Do you guys drag the guy to the hotel?
Carry him.
Or Muck's shoulder, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretend like he's a drunk friend.
Yeah, you make it, and you eventually make it into the room. It's a very nice room. There's a big bed made out of what looks to be some sort of mix between kelp, seaweed, and what else is nice on the ocean floor? I don't know.
You got sponges. and
Sand.
stuff down.
Let's go sand. It's
I
sandy.
need 20 gold for this goddamn room. All right. Do you have a chair?
Yeah, there's plenty of furniture, and there's like a bath. Even though it's underwater.
Can we just say Niles tied him up to the chair?
Niles isn't with you.
We need a rope.
Yeah,
for
we did all
fences.
this without Sunny.
Yeah. Let's just tie him up. Basic knots.
He's unconscious. It's easier to tie people up when they're unconscious.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So yeah, just tie. Let's tie him up. We'll tie him to the chair and gag him.
Who has rope?
I think.
I don't.
Backpack.
Can
Can we not take the sheets and just rip the sheets?
You could.
Right,
You
yeah.
have a feeling those would be a lot weaker of bonds than an actual rope.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. We keep the net on him. Just
Yeah, we'll just wrap him with the net.
You wrap him
Yeah.
with the net. All right.
Yeah, there's a rope on that, remember?
He's sitting in like a very large seashell chair. It looks like a not seashell. It looks like an oyster shell opened up, but it's really big. All the chairs in here look like that. The room is kind of like pearly white all over, rather than marble. You assume this is some sort of mixture of seashells and maybe pearls.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lay down in the
Alright.
bed and try and get my full rest so I can get my spells back.
All right, you lay down.
Yeah, I
I cuddle
sleep
with
in-
John. Wait, who's
I-
keeping an eye to make sure he's?
I will.
Yeah, I need to sleep for my spells again. I also cuddle with John on the other
Yeah,
side.
While
After
everybody's
20
asleep, like, can I like touch the dagger to his skin to see if that does anything?
Which
Or
dagger?
The one I picked up from dude.
The regular dagger? Sure, yeah. You touch it to his skin.
Yeah, I just want to see if anything happens.
Yeah. You draw blood.
Oh yeah. I need blood. By the way, I'm gonna drink that guy's blood. Do you guys? Oh yeah, I have to kill that guy actually. Do you guys have what's it called? Fuck. What's the fucking name of it? Ah, no, fuck it. Forget. Alright, cool. Sleep through the night.
All right, you
Then-
sleep through the night.
Does he wake up?
Yeah, he wakes up. Although, can I get a perception check from Muck as he keeps watch? Is that a fail?
Wait, I didn't sleep either.
Well, we did gag him.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check too if you're watching. All right.
We gagged him though.
Give me a moment.
I fell asleep.
That's
That's, what we
fine.
should say.
Yeah.
Better off the spell.
Like Muck is just staring at him all night, and then he just gets up and Muck's just staring at the chair. Like he doesn't even like notice anything's changed.
All right. You are surprised as you see a... What is this? A 12-foot tall wolf-like creature barge through the door of your room and stare you down.
Alright.
Surprise attack. I throw 5 silver
asleep.
coins at him.
You're not surprise attacking anybody. Catching these things.
Okay.
Shut
sorry.
off.
Fuck you. Fuck you. 8.
All right. He looks angry. He's got like claws out. You see on his waist 2 axes, and he pulls them out and goes, "You dare to kill my minions?"
Like, dude, you need a breath mint first of all.
Oh, can he speak common?
You all awaken. Yeah, he spoke common. Can I get some initiative from everybody?
Wait, was it a full day or
5s.
whatever?
No, it is in the middle of the night.
The fuck is up with the 5s today?
Yeah, critical.
That's bad.
Critical failure, not critical success.
Alright,
All I said was critical. I didn't say whether it's good or
John
bad.
got a 4. At some
Just
point,
a
I
lucky
swear to
wolf
God.
for
Oh
real.
wait, you actually were on the macro.
No, move your
Yeah,
person back
I
up.
figured it
Huh?
out. I kind of forgot.
I was cuddling John.
Awesome. All right.
My man.
So who goes first? Mr. John.
All right.
What do you do?
So I'm looking at this werewolf, and I'm in the bed. So do I take negatives or anything for, I guess, being prone?
You can hop up really quickly off the bed.
Okay.
Just slide off of
Okay.
it.
All right.
If you were knocked
And-
prone, it would be different, but
Okay, I see. And I guess I'm going to swing my hammer of sparks, and
so you run up to it.
yeah, yep. That's what's happening.
All right.
Wait, do we keep our? Do we learn? Is it a new morning?
No.
Nope.
It's middle of the night.
It's the middle of the night.
Okay.
Thank God I did not use this one spell.
Critical failure. Give me a save versus death, which is a d20. You want higher than a
11.
cat stepping on my foot. A 10.
So a 3.
You want a 10 or above.
All right.
You go to hit him with the
man.
hammer of sparks, and it leaves your hand and flies past him. Just for posterity, the door is right here. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. And Gian Nightcap, what do you do?
Give me 1 second. Let me see what this does. I have this spell I haven't used yet, and I just need to double check if I'm even able to use it right now.
What spell?
Skeletal hands.
I can't remember exactly what that does, but
I need to look at the actual like player's handbook just even to find it. Like
you should know what your
It's
spell
not-
does if you have it memorized, just so you know. Always keep that.
I knew what I did yesterday. I forgot. Okay. Hands can perform simple grasping. No, this is not even. That's not that good. Never mind. All right.
You can do jerk him off. I just sit there.
All right. I walk up here. Oh, Jesus. I walk up here and I throw some. I throw a silver coin. I throw a handful of silver coins at him.
Give me a d20.
That's 1.
You would think they'd make the cyborg smarter.
You pelt him with silver coins. Give me a d2 for damage.
What? The one time I critical.
Yeah, you're just gonna piss him off,
Four
probably.
damage.
Somehow the silver coins actually do damage to him. Since you critical, they smack him all over the place, and you see some blood draw as you hurl these things like Hercules.
Did it burn him? Oh, damn, it's his turn.
No, it didn't look like it burned him. It looks like it caused him actual damage only because you criticaled him. Like it cut him open. It's like bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
Oh shit.
There's no like real burning effect of this. The sea wolf, which I guess I'll describe a little bit better now. So he's about 12 feet tall, and he's got little like flippers for feet. And then his hands also look flipperish, but he can also hold things. He's got like opposable thumbs at the end. And he takes his 2 axes, and they are hand axes, by the way, and strikes down at John.
Oh God, John. No.
John, does a 17 hit you?
I got a 3 armor class.
All right.
Ties, so tie goes to the attacker.
Yes.
Maybe.
There's no
We've never
tie.
done that.
Okay, there's no tie goes to the defender or attacker. It hits. When you hit the target, it's a target, right? To hit that armor class is to hit them. It's not a tie. It's not an opposed check. Anyway, he does.
Fuck you, I'm leaving.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He does 8 damage to you, John, as he lurches forward with one axe, smacks it into your shoulder, then takes the other axe, smacks it into the other shoulder, and rips it out. You got 2 wounds in both your shoulders. As
Looks insane on the boat.
Sin comes around.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I? Hey, who's moving my person? Better keep it there. Okay.
Whoops.
If I do like a ray spell, can I hit him?
Ray of what?
My new one, my ray of.
Oh, sure, yeah. What does that do to him?
He's a humanoid. Well, it says human, demi-humans, or humanoid. Man size or less.
He is not man-sized. He is 12 feet tall.
But wouldn't he get some sort of penalty? Not this technically penalty, but
Does it say that he
it
does?
reduces their strength.
Does it?
They lose well, it says effective strength of 5 if they're humanoid or less, I guess. And it says losing all strength bonuses and suffering an attack roll penalty of -2 and a -1 penalty to damage.
Yeah.
Other creatures suffer. Okay, so for other creatures, you should preference that with that next time. So he gets a -2 to attack, a -1 for damage.
Penalty
Okay.
for each die of damage.
Yes. Cool. All right, yeah. No, it works. You shoot a ray of sickly green energy out of your hand, and it kind of like morphs over him, and he kind of like tints green, and you see his muscles kind of shrink as this green liquid kind of like flows over him.
Great.
Emma Fox Tot, what do you do?
Can I go right here? Oh, this is scary.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna do the spell Cure Light Wounds, but do the opposite.
Sure.
Cure heavy
Do I need to roll to hit,
Yes.
or do I just grab to him?
Roll a hit. Does that hit? No, that does not hit.
I don't want to do this. This is scary.
You keep your spell, but it does not hurt him. Muckety muck tuck. What do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna roll to hit. 20. He's a large animal. I'm gonna yell blue streak, and then I'm gonna hit him.
All right. Please don't jump in the water, kitten. Yeah, you do 23 damage. What the fuck? To the creature. Whoops. As your axe slams into his arm and rips out a big piece of him, fur and everything else comes with it. John, what do you do?
Well, what do I do? I don't have my hammer, so I only have 1 spell left. I guess I'm going to cast Flame Blade.
All right, you cast Flame Blade on your weapon.
Which would.
Or you create a flame blade, not on your weapon.
Yeah. And do I gotta wait around? Before I can
For
use
flame
it?
blade, you
Okay.
can give a roll to hit, just to balance
Okay.
it a little bit compared to other
Alright.
spells. It's pretty weak if you don't let them do that. Unlike other spells like spectral hands or yada yada.
I rolled 11.
Nope. Unfortunate. You take the flame blade and he kind of like steps back from the flames and they singe some of his fur off, but doesn't hurt him. Gian Nightfart, what do you do?
Yes, Mr. Nightcap. So I step back to the corner of the room and I cast spectral hands. Ooh, so spooky, scary.
Okay, you cast the spectral hands. All right. You see the creature look towards John with anger. All right. John, what is your AC?
3.
Okay. 1 hits you and 1 misses due to Sin's help. Otherwise, it would have hidden. All right. You take 8 points of damage.
Did you minus the 1
Yep.
for the
Mhm.
damage? Okay.
As the axe slices into your chest. Are you still up?
I got 1 hit point.
Beautiful.
Might want to disengage next time.
Sin, what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna. How big is this room?
Hold on.
I'm
We'll
gonna
get a...
spend a key point and hit him 30,000 times.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's the other
Kia.
character.
Bed. Chair. Chair. Chair.
Wow,
Which
if
one
you
has
pack
the
for
dude in it?
20 gold, you would get a bigger room.
It
Has the
extends.
balcony.
There's like a balcony out here. I just don't want to delete your guys' boats. If you could move those, that'd be great.
Look at Dirty trying to cheap out on us.
I was trying to cheap out because you guys have boats in the way of my drawing.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to have to delete them if I like have to remove this later.
But can I move like? Can I move right here and have an open shot, or would that still?
There's a chance you'd hit Muck. There's no
Okay,
chance you'd hit
great.
John if that's a concession.
I'm gonna move right here then, and what was that? Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot my bow.
Okay.
Never fire a weapon at people downrange. I'm still a little hesitant about Sin because I seen what she did to the Viking friend.
No
She was
dice, unfortunately.
Do I get another attacker now?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
As long as you didn't move your past half your move. Which I don't think you did.
No. Damn it. Okay. And that is all I can do. Hi, Spaz. You jumping around? Oh, you want me to open the door?
Okay. Emma Crackhead.
Yes. Emma Lockstot. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to do the same thing again.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit.
What the heck?
No dice, unfortunately. You gotta grab
those
onto him
hands?
and cause light wounds, yet it does not work. Muck tuck.
So I'm last, so I get two attacks, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so to hit 21, large damage.
You do
20.
20 points of damage to the creature. You slash the axe into its neck, and you see just blood squirt out in front of all of you. John and Muck, you are covered in this creature's blood as it falls to the ground in a heap.
Oh god, you guys might turn into werewolves.
In his final words, he goes, "You will die. We will overthrow them."
Is that guy still in the chair? Or was that the guy?
Yeah, he's still in the chair. This guy burst through the
I go
door.
up
I go up to him and be like, what the hell was that?
You see what we did to him? Better talk.
I stopped casting my magic. I'm like, okay, I didn't really help, but okay, bye.
I'm gonna give John the band-aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed now.
Night, John.
There we go. I need to sleep.
Falcroft.
I'm gonna slowly rock John back and forth.
The man in the net goes, Falcroft, you killed Falcroft.
Yeah. And we'll do that to everyone else. Now start talking.
Now go the fuck to sleep.
Are you gonna let me go?
No.
Maybe. If you say the right words.
Hold on, I got this. Of course we'll let you go. I put my hand on his shoulder and then I aim my cannon at his foot and fire.
Give me a roll to hit.
D20 plus 1. I'm really tired of this fucking.
You hit him.
Damage.
Yeah, you hit him and you see your valuable source of information shot through the foot with this cannon and pass out once again from negative HP. He's bleeding out.
Oh, he's bleeding out again? I thought he was like at like 10 or some shit.
No, he was at 1 HP when you netted him.
I bandage him up.
Yeah, I always thought, and Gnome doesn't get to touch the prisoner anymore.
Yeah.
It's called torture.
All right.
Yeah. He already seen us kill one of his. He was about to talk. But no. We gotta go. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
you go sleep out on the balcony.
I paid for this room. Get out. I paid 20 gold for this shit. Yeah, what's up?
If you guys don't mind, can somebody grab my hammer and bring it to me? It's laying by the door over there.
Sure, I grabbed it.
I need to sleep too.
Yeah.
Alright, while they're asleep, I'm gonna, like...
Barricade the door?
Yeah, or, first of all, is there anything on the wolf? I know he's, like, a werewolf, but, like, is he wearing, like, tattered clothing or anything?
Sea wolf, guys, come on. Let's be generous here.
Okay, sea wolf.
No, he doesn't have any clothes, but you do see his 2 hand axes on the ground.
Alright, I'll grab them, put them in my backpack, just,
Alright.
in case we need them later.
I drink some of his blood.
Yeah, let's drink a werewolf's blood.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, it's
like...
Am I actually lycanthropy now?
Give me a second. John, I need you to roll.
Because you got open wounds.
Give me a second, I need to read.
I need lycanthropy blood, but I need blood, but not lycanthropy.
Can you both of you give me
blood?
D100s?
John, look at the flowers. I won't let Sonar witness this.
One of us is a werewolf.
Interesting. Alright.
Is higher or lower better?
I hope higher is what I was shooting for.
Well, the good thing about it, this werewolf seemed to be coherent, so maybe if you turn into a werewolf, you won't go crazy and eat everybody.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's definitely going to change my alignment whenever I change into a werewolf. So.
All right.
Or I could be a robot wolf.
So, what do you guys do?
I go to sleep.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
So I guess this is just going to be something that surprises me. If it was something that's going to...
Alright, can you just tell us who's jail?
No, I can't tell you that.
Does no one even have blood anymore?
I don't know. Does he?
No. While Gnome's asleep, I'm gonna like slit his throat and see what comes out.
I don't have a throat that's
Wait, really?
My throat is actually metal.
So in second edition, sleep is you insta kill them. I don't know about fifth, but if they're asleep and you just kill them, they're dead.
Keep fucking with me, Gnome. All right. Can I pull the wolf dude out of the doorway so nobody can like grab him or steal him or anything?
Sure. You can close the door too if you want.
Oh yeah, I've
Okay,
been saving my
I wanna,
thing by
I
the
wanna
way.
drag him. I wanna like put him in this corner, then close the door, and I just wanna like watch the door and the dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would probably take this chair right here and
Prop it.
put it in front of the door. Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, you manage to wedge the door shut with the chair. The night goes on rather quiet. Eventually, you all wake up. You can refresh your spells.
We look out the balcony, and a whole herd of wolves are doggy paddling outside the window.
Doggy paddling.
All right.
I love it.
That'd be so funny if that's how they actually swim.
Oh, Sin's dad, look on the bed. X.
No. Just kidding, I'm alive.
Okay,
All
who's
right,
got
guys.
who's got good
I
charisma?
do.
All right, talk to the guy, and
He is currently
Well, is he
unconscious.
is he still
We need,
unconscious?
we need some heals over here.
Okay,
He's
where's
at
he at?
negative because someone decided to blow a
He's over in the
hole
corner of the
his
room on a
foot.
chair.
Okay.
Yeah, by me.
Here we go. My first cure light wounds of the day. Mama say, my mama saw, my mama saw. And he's got it. 7 points of health.
All right, you heal him up to 7 HP, and he awakens and looks around the room confused. And he looks shocked and goes, "Why? Just let me go. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
All right, then start spilling it.
Yes, please.
Free me first."
No, no.
Oh, shoot your foot off.
Are they? We're in the bathroom, right? Is that where we're at currently?
I don't know where we're at, but very bad Bill.
I thought he was in like in the middle of the
Yeah.
room.
He's tied to the whatever chair I put on there you want.
Like in the corner.
Sure.
Okay.
He goes, "Please,
Yeah,
I just want to go back
I-
home to my family. I won't run. I'll tell you what you need to know.
no,
All right.
tell us first, and we will let you go.
You'll kill me. I know it.
No, we
I'll
won't.
kill you if you won't tell us. That's
Exactly.
That's
What
Fine.
the abomination did.
The Silver
Look.
Tower. They're at the Silver Tower. All
Where's
of them.
that at?
fuck is the Silver Tower?
You don't know of the Silver Tower?
No. Okay, we're
As
new
you can
here.
see, no gills.
It is
If you
the
help us, we'll let you get pardoned for all your crimes against the
it is the Order of Magic.
Order of Magic.
The Order. The Silver
All
Order.
right.
So the Wizard Academy place that the guy was talking about.
Y-
All right.
Yes. There's no wizards there anymore. Well, I guess you could say they're wizards, but they're also sea wolves, so...
All right.
Well,
this is what
hold
we
on.
need to do. Free this man.
Oh, hey, whoa, hold up. The key. What's that for? We found a key somewhere. On
The
one of the dead
key?
bodies. Your allies.
I assume it's to the gate.
Oh.
Bingo. Was
Alright.
his name-o.
Okay.
Hey,
We will, why don't we just leave him here and then
Yeah.
we will,
Wait, he's got my net. I like my net.
Yeah, we'll just take the net off him, let him go.
Let him go.
We
He
don't need-
told us like
he could
yeah.
warn people.
Yeah.
What? You're actually gonna let him go?
Yeah. He's
Well,
a
no,
living...
I'm Muck. I'm shocked.
When I look at him, I remember a baby Cyclops. Whenever I look at this guy. Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
You are literally, no, I'm sorry. I don't, John, I know you. I'm shocked with Muck, okay? He wants to kill a little baby Cyclops. But this guy, you just like, let him go, whatever.
Wait,
You know what,
you go to
Dustin?
eat him?
Like, it's like,
Dustin,
it's like,
you
what?
have the same idea. You know what I was typing?
Oh, you okay?
Okay.
Oh.
Is someone making an
bumped her head
attack?
on the-
Is someone is making an attack roll as his bonds are loosened by John and he's sent off on his way?
Alright.
Is that
Wait,
happening?
John, did you actually let him go?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's not a good guy. He had evil. He's going to warn them.
You guys see Muck
screw this.
take his battle axe and take it and shove it into the back of the head of this man right in front of you.
Perfect.
I'm like, okay,
It's
there's
okay,
the Muck.
John. I forgot he was evil. They almost tricked me. I got you. I
I'm
saved
like,
him.
okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's the Muck I know.
Oh,
I don't...
can I cut the werewolf's head off and attack
Actually,
him?
no. I can actually make him to a zombie.
Who, the werewolf?
Yeah, I have two hit.
Yeah.
I have 2 hit die right now.
Are you gonna try that on the sea wolf?
Yeah, zombie sea wolf. Why not? Yeah.
All right.
No, he's
So
not-
you
he's
go
not
to
trying.
expend it, and it does not work.
No,
You've-
I not yet. I need to cut him up yet now.
No, he's my kill. I'm cutting his head off and putting him on my belt.
Okay, when you so what
All right.
happens with him?
Do you wanna this? I'll do it to the other guy then.
Okay.
That's fine, but I'm having the wolf head.
To the sea elf, he put the battle axe in.
Yeah. I take.
You're
So
gonna walk out of this
explain
town with
what you do, because this is an important process that I think everyone needs to visualize in their heads.
Oh no, of course. Okay. Wait, does the skeleton need its head?
Yes.
Does it need its head? The skeleton does.
Functionally, yes.
Can I just get the skeleton?
Explain
He
what
just
you
wants
do.
a skull.
Is it cool if I take the werewolf? Dustin.
What? You just said you couldn't do it.
No. I need to do some preparations before I do it.
All right.
All right. Can I borrow a knife? Actually, no. I still have the knife that John gave me. I get that knife. I take this guy to the bathtub, and I just start scraping skin off the
The
bones.
sea elf or the sea wolf?
The sea wolf.
Okay.
I'm just carving him up real good, you know.
Okay.
This is his bones
So you
left.
carve them, and you go to extend your power. How many charges you had? 2?
I had 2 charges. Yes.
Yes, it does not work.
Wait.
It's beyond
how many
your
hit die did he
capabilities.
have?
Beyond that. Far beyond that.
Really?
Yes.
So I give the skull back to Muck,
Okay.
and I turn the running water on just to try to just.
I know.
So-
I'm like,
Gian is covered in like blood and fur, and it's gross.
I just realized we're renting this room.
Yeah.
I know.
This is why they ask for a credit card.
This
right
is
here.
some serial killer
No.
shit right here, guys.
No, I just
You
paid
don't
for this.
realize you don't realize that Gion's written this room.
No, but like I didn't give him any identification. I just like paid for it with 2 gold with 2 platinum, and I left. Like,
Sure,
There's
you're
no
not-
there's no form of ID in this like medieval fantasy
yeah.
society.
So like, how about this?
But then
Um,
again, you're pretty notable look-wise.
the
Your
end of
party
it.
is very easily found.
All right. Is it possible for me to like float down off the edge of the building? Like. All right. This one's
You
good.
look
know-
down, and it looks like more than 10 feet that you can flutter by yourself.
Alright, let's just let's
You
just
could- you
go
could-
out.
You could flutter off the edge 10 feet and then see what happens when you run out of wing flaps.
Okay, you know how about I just take a shower and am I clean now?
Shower.
Like like I just isn't there like a
There was a-
bathtub or something?
Yeah, there's a bath. It was full of water
It's full
that
of
you
bodies
covered
too.
in blood.
Yeah. There's no like is there any, is like a sink?
No. No.
You know what? If we just go down and we explain that we were attacked in the middle of the night by one of these,
One of them is
People-
skinned.
To the
well,
bone.
That's just part of the damage. They aren't gonna know what actually happened.
Are you
know?
gonna pay for the repairs?
No, you
You've
rented
got the
room.
gold, don't you? Don't you have
Yeah.
more gold?
I do, but that's the thing though. I don't want to pay for to fix a whole entire like bloody room. With
I gotta go do
repairs.
something. I'll be right back.
No.
How about I go down? I see if I can detect evil on the end guy, and if there is evil, then we
Kill
will
him.
vanquish this evil together.
Oh my gosh.
How about this? How about you guys just leave and I spider climb down the side of the building?
That works.
Okay.
Okay. I like
Yeah.
that idea. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, let's just do that instead.
Okay. All right.
Who's
Alright.
who's the guy we talked to when we first got out the submarine?
The Chancellor.
Yeah,
Chancellor, yeah.
can we go to the counselor?
Chancellor? Yeah, sure. You can make your way towards his office. It is in the palace. You are escorted to a section of the palace when you get there. This is quite beautiful. Of course, everything is made of she shells and various sea things, kelp drapes and rugs. It's kind of interesting, kind of cool. You get into his office. It's a stuffy room in this illustrious palace that you're led through. And he looks to the group of you and goes, "Well then, did you deal with the sea wolves?"
I'm gonna let
We're
him see
we're actually in the process of. We actually got attacked in the middle of the night by one
We
of
have
these
found
sea
their
wolves,
lair.
and we got some valuable information that maybe you should know about.
What is this information?
Well, see, that's just it. We need to. What do you guys? Let me speak over with my party members here, and I'll get back to you.
I thought you had valuable information.
All right. I'll just tell you. So, what you consider your wizard academy is
Yes.
actually a sea wolf sanctuary.
Excuse me?
Yes, it's evil magic. It's not of the. It is somewhat like the lycanthropes
But
of the land, but
our sea wolves they keep the dome stable and protect us from the Leviathan.
all right. So you want the sea wolves here then?
No. Did they kill our mages?
The mages are the sea wolves.
Yeah, the mages are the sea wolves now. Yes,
His
they
mouth,
must
like,
be gone.
drops and he like scratches his head and goes, the mages are sea wolves?
Yes.
They either are sea wolves or we need to get there quick and rescue your mages, or they are no longer.
Yes, we must rescue them at once.
Okay, they're in the Silver Tower. Like, they're all just there, like...
Are you going to go slay these sea wolves?
I feel a setup coming on.
What'd you say?
Yeah, we're definitely.
I said I feel a setup coming on.
Setup? What do you mean by setup?
I don't know.
Can we hear your speculations? I'd love to hear it.
I don't know. I think it's too convenient that the sea wolves are in the mage tower and he's act like he didn't know about the sea wolves, but he wants them still. I don't get it. Like, so sea wolves are bad, but he wants them.
Yeah, he said the sea wolves protect the dome, which I think was just a miss.
No, not the sea wolves. The mages protect the dome.
protect the dome.
They just happen to be sea wolves.
All right.
Okay, it's extermination time.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Let's go arachnophobia on there.
Arachnophobia?
I don't know.
Spiders. It's
yeah, I know.
All right,
pest control.
Paris.
Pest control.
Pest control. Yes.
There you go.
It'll be like John Goodman.
All right, and I think we'll save that for next time because I'm actually pretty tired. I know we were supposed to have an hour left, but I am tired and
It's cool.
I need rest. And it'll give me time to plan this encounter out a lot more.
Let me go ahead and do a cure moderate wounds real quick.
All right. Did you guys enjoy today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Went for a good 3 hours. You guys want to say anything to the session or the audience?
Goodbye.
I got a nice
Oh, I got